often a lot of people get to be on Drink Champs, and I'm honored and privileged to be here. I've been wanting to be here since they started, and we drank a bottle of fucking Van Winkle, nigga.
It's your boy N.O.R.E.
What up, it's DJ EFN.
And this Drink Champs motherfucking Yappy Hour. Make some noise! And when we started this show, we said we wanted to give flowers to brothers who came before us, who paved the way for us. Literally, if it wasn't because of this man doing what he did, being the personality that he was, we probably wouldn't be here. That's right. We heard he started as an artist. Then heard LL Cool J and said, that's not it. I'm gonna find another profession. And he found another profession. He was one of the first people in hip hop that was multitasking, meaning having movies, radio, and television. Back then when that was unheard of.
Early.
He's a legend, an icon. Your favorite rapper's favorite rapper has a story with him. And it's finally the day to give him his flowers, to tell him how much he means to our community, our culture, our society. And in case you don't know who we're talking about the one and only motherfucking N.O.R.E.
Wow. I made Drink Champs.
That's right, let's
go. That's crazy. I like my cigar to that shit.
Yeah, like your cigar. Now, do we got the
sign language?
No, easy. I'll just say it, man. Do we have the Easy E clip signed up? Look, this is a two-part question I want to show you. You got the Easy E clip signed up? I mean, you ain't got to show it to me. You show it to him. Nah, but we want to see your reaction. Go ahead.
I'm enjoying life. I'm going to the #1 video in the country, man.
Okay. I'll tell
You know why? You know why I can do that? You know why? It's summertime. Don't we happen to ruthless niggas for life and all that? What's up? Yo, what's up? Big,
Now, Ed.
Yeah.
You actually, it labels it as Ed Lover Smacks Easy E.
Well, there's different versions of that video with different titles. Different titles.
But that's what it's labeled as. But then when you watch the footage, you're actually putting your hand. That's what we used to call back in the days a mush.
Yeah, the smash.
Why did you do that to Easy?
This is something, and I'm quite sure he's going to bring it up. This is something me and Stretch from Live Squad do each other all the time.
Right.
Put each other in the smash. Like, nigga, what you got? We even put our hands in each other's pockets and take this shit and throw it on the ground. Just putting each other in the smash. So I was fucking with Easy. Easy, I just put the nigga in the smash.
But y'all already had that kind of rapport with each other?
Yeah.
So the other
people don't understand. Easy was the coolest nigga, man, ever, bro.
Right.
Like, I remember one time we went and we did NWA in LA. And we was out in Compton by Compton Swap Meet. I had the dead wrong ass color on for that nigga. Dead wrong color.
Is that the pickup when I know Freddie was on?
That was Freddie with them. Before we got out to go into the Compton Swap Meet to shoot, Easy was like, yo, you gotta sit in the car, man. Sit in the car for a minute. And he went in and he got me a black windbreaker. He got me a black Raiders hat and a black
He got you neutral.
He got me right. He got me neutral because he was like, it ain't an OG that'll do it to you. It's one of these young wild niggas trying to get a rep. So he got me right. So, yeah, Easy, shit was crazy.
So it's two things. You asked, you answered one of the part is, did you have a rapport before that?
Right.
But then the other part was, he whispered something into your ear, and everyone always wonders, because y'all go into the Ren video after that, right? Mm-hmm. Well, everyone always wonders, what was exactly did he whisper in your ear?
And everybody gonna have to wait for that fucking book to come out. That is one of the, that is one of the biggest questions I ever get in my life. You see people on the thread, he disrespected Ed. He said some foul shit about shooting Ed. Easy was a businessman.
Right.
Easy knows if he'd have said some foul shit to me, he would have never got another video played on MTV.
And by the way, it couldn't have been too crazy because it still got aired and you're all mic'd up.
Yeah,
you're all mic'd up. So.
And remember, he had the pool. He used to have the pool parties, which was fucking debauchery, man.
Right.
Nigga, the Easy E pool parties was fucking debauchery at its finest, my nigga.
I wasn't ready.
Easy's pool parties. And we'll get to that too. Eazy-E's pool parties was like what Luke was smart enough to do. Luke used to, when we used to come to Miami with Luke would bring all the program directors, all the radio dudes, all that, and then bring in all the strippers and pay for everything. So when you left from Miami, you was like, shit, that nigga Luke. You always remember that Luke took care of you. So when you got back, like when we was gonna play your MTV Raps, we was playing Move Something, because Luke made sure something moved when we was down in Miami. So we was playing that shit, bro. And Easy was doing the same shit. Easy was just doing the same shit. He had a pool party, Wet and Wild, and girls all over the place, and liquor, drinks, weed, whatever the fuck you wanted. He was doing the same shit.
Wow.
That was marketing.
What do you think would life would have been like if Instagram was back then?
Shit. First of all, I'd have been fucking super wealthy. Because I'd have probably had 200, 300 million followers across the world. Easy. So I could have leveraged that corporately somehow, some way. But shit, Instagram then, we'd all been fucked up. For a lot of the shit that we was doing, we'd all been fucked up. I'd probably never been married if we had Instagram shit. All the shit
it's real.
Now, I heard you say in the very beginning, like it really wasn't about money. I don't remember if you said you wasn't making money or it really wasn't about money. You were saying you did it for the love.
I would have did it for free.
Wow.
Honestly, because that's how much I love hip hop. That's how much I wanted to be a part of it. That's how much I really wanted to get myself involved in it. Like I've said on many interviews, I heard LL rhyme and then I figured I was an MC after that. He was just too nice and too young.
You respected it too much.
At 15, he was that nice. Like, and I was like, well, we're running them. They from my way. So we used to all rhyme. That was back when I was Eddie D. You know, everybody had a D on their name. I don't even know what the fuck the D was for. But I was MC Eddie D, you know. And running them would come in the park and, you know, we rhyme with Run and D come out. You know, D always had rhymes. So that was back then. But when I heard this young 15-year-old kid from Farmers Boulevard, bro, I was like, nah, I can't make records like that. The subject matter, the delivery, his wordplay, everything. So I had to try to figure another way into this hip hop. And it was your MTV Raps, bro.
So let me ask you, because at that time, it was really just about being a DJ or the MC. It really wasn't about being a VJ. You know, although we had Ralph before that, right?
And don't forget the B-boys and the graffiti artists as well.
No, what I'm saying is, let me get to the point. The point I was trying to make was, like, other than Ralph, I didn't see too many VJs, right? So what made you and Dre, like, even want to explore that world?
Fab Five Freddy already
Fab
doing
was first.
Okay, Fab was first.
Fab was first. And when I saw that, I saw the name Ted Demi on there. Ted Demi was a dude that I knew from church.
Wow.
Ted Demi not from Queens.
No, he's from Rockville. He's from Long Island.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's right there.
Okay.
Yeah, Rockville Center. That's where he's from, Rockville Center.
Okay.
So Ted Demi's Episcopalian, his parents. My best friend, Kurt Flirt, shout out Kurt Flirt. His mother is Episcopalian.
Episcopalian.
Religion.
Yeah.
Not the fish, nigga. The religion. Okay. Episcopalian. So they would have the fellowship shit, and they would go on the retreats, and Kurt mom's always like, bring Ed, you know, keep Kurt out of trouble, but she didn't know that was more trouble. And then we met the little white guy from Rockville, you know, Long Island, and Rockville Center, and that motherfucker just knew hip hop, and he loved the music, and he knew all of this shit about us, and that was Ted. So we kept in touch all through high school. We used to take our block, from our block to go to Rockville Center to play Ted and his friends, and then he'd bring his friends to us, and then we stayed with him all through college and everything. And I saw that name on them credits, and I was like, what does Ted have to do with your MTV Raps?
Oh. So that was your plug.
That was my plug.
I'm going to tell you, I was doing a documentary called What? And when Chris Lighty saw it, Chris Lighty said, yo, I need you to meet this guy in LA. And his name was Ted Demi. I didn't know Ted Demi had did Yo MTV Raps at the time.
Right.
Ted Demi, they make us wait. We're on a ping pong, playing ping pong. Ted Demi comes out with a guy who looks like Johnny Depp. And he just throws fucking cocaine on the table, and then Johnny Depp just sniffs the shit.
Not Johnny Depp, the guy that looks like him.
Hear me out. Hear me out. So we're all, this is like two-way days. We're all like, yo. We texting each other in the same room like, yo. Did you see what I seen? Come to find out, it was Johnny Depp. It was fake cocaine. They was promoting the movie Blow.
Oh.
Yeah. But this is before. There was like, should we use this as a promotional item? And that's when I knew Ted Demme was out of his fucking mind.
Yeah, Ted did Blow. Ted did the movie Blow. No. Ted directed the movie. Ted directed the movie Blow. Ted directed the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Mark Murphy.
Yes.
Yeah, and Ted did Who's the Man.
And Ted did Who's the Man.
Yeah, Ted did Who's the Man.
So what made you stick with him? Because, all right, cool, your MTV blowing up. You have your chance to do your own movie.
Yeah, but don't cut through everything. I want to know when you connect with him and how he actually gets you the
So
spot.
to get to your MTV Raps.
Yeah, like,
so I saw Ted's name. I got the number. I started calling him.
Right.
I'm like, Ted, you got to get me on this show, man. I know hip hop like nobody else know it. I'm in love with it. It's my thing. He's like, we already got Fab. I was like, well, you know, hip hop touches everything and make everything dope. So let me come on and do a record report. Let me do a movie review. Let me do something. And then they decided they wanted to do a daily show because the show had blown up.
Right.
The show actually blew up when Ron D and Will and them did the pilot from their tour.
Right.
That's what really set the whole shit off. Then they hired Fab. You know, Fab was downtown. You know, Deborah Harry, everybody loved Fab.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, Deborah Harry had Fab Five Freddy told me that is my wife. I knew the only person that was going to come through was her. Fab Five Freddy told me everybody fly, DJ Spin. So Fab was on. He was on. He was a graph artist.
He's like the ambassador of hip hop at the time.
Absolutely.
Right.
Him and Basquiat is like this. Like, there's so much layers to Fab that people don't know about.
Right.
And then Fab didn't want to do the Daily Show because he was also directing. He did I think he did Self-Destruction. I think he did KRS-One videos. He did a lot of videos. So he was directing too. So he did not want to do it. So they had to find somebody to do the Daily Show. Peter Doherty, who was the executive producer, knew Dre from Dre being a tour DJ for the Beastie Boys. Ted knew me. I did not know Dre.
Right. Wait, Dre was
That's a misconception.
Before y'all
Dre was a tour DJ
for the Beastie Boys?
Yeah, for the Beastie
Holy
Boys.
Shit.
Before Hurricane.
Wow.
It was Dre. Yeah. So, you know, Dre and T-Money also co-wrote Proud to Be Black for Run DMC off the Raising Hell album.
Wow.
You know, he was signed to Def Jam. They had their group. They was signed to Def Jam. Knowledge, Me, I Mean. That was them way before I even knew Dre. We just did it over when we did the Back Up Off Me album.
Right.
My wife is killing me. Jeez. Okay, so we did that, and Ted saw it. He saw Laurel and Hardy.
Right.
Dre had already auditioned, went back and was talking to Peter in Peter's office upstairs. I'm in there with Ted, and he putting me on tape. And then Ted called Peter and was like, is Dr. Dre still there? And Dre, he was like, yeah. He said, send him to my office. And he come down, he said, I'm gonna put y'all on tape together. And I remember asking Dre, Ted had just come back from Jamaica, so he had the dreadlock wigs in there. And I was like, Dre, can you speak patois? Like, He's like, nah, my father's Jamaican. I was like, bet. So we put the wigs on and we did some crazy Jamaican shit. And Ted was like, that's what I want, Laurel Hardy. And he took it to MTV. And MTV said, we got money to pay one person. And me and Dre said, we'll split it. And we took it.
Wow.
Make some noise for that.
That's how we got on.
So look, one of my favorite things to do is when we come here is to see if the artist is on time. I knew he was going to be on time, so I didn't take that back. I didn't take that back. I was like, yo, his radio background and his professionalism is not going to let him. He's not going to be late. So
I've been waiting to be on this fucking show, man.
Hold on. But
I'm like, that's my nigga N.O.R.E.
Hold on,
that's EFN. Why the fuck am I not on
We've
been trying to do this.
I know we have.
My second thing was to always know what the artist is drinking.
Right.
Now, you ordered one of the most unique drinks ever on Drink Champs history. Yeah, let's see what that is. Okay. Now, what is that?
That is Basil Hayden Dark Rye. It's bourbon. It's whiskey bourbon.
It's whiskey bourbon?
Yeah, it's bourbon.
But we put in a special order. Let's get this. Here, let's leave that there for him. We put in a special order because you're a special type of guy. And we had to do something special because we said we're going to make sure you got that. But then we got you.
Oh, hell no. Yeah. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Hold on, man. Hold on. Wow. Now, this is special shit right here, y'all.
I told you.
Yeah, all my boys at my man Cam Newton's spot. He got a cigar spot called Fellowship. a CRA, Life and Times, and Pleasure Chest. All of them is like, bring that home. Bring that home right there. That's special. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. Wow, that's crazy right there.
I was so happy because I've been waiting for somebody to order American whiskey.
All right.
And I'm like, yo, just see what he ordered. And then who was it? Mr. Lee? Who sent the picture? And I was like,
no, I sent the picture, yeah.
You sent the picture? Yeah. And I was like, I sent it, I forget, I think to Diego, I was like, is that American whiskey? And I was like, yeah, I said, I hope he loves this Pappy, because we going in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we going. Now, how do you drink Pappy?
I drink Pappy I might chill it just a little bit.
Just a little bit? I said, we're going to do it with a little ice there.
So neat?
Yeah, we're going to do it. I'm going to do mine.
Just a little bit, let it breathe. Sometimes you can just drop a thing of water and just a little bit of water. But that's Pappy. That's different, you know?
Yeah. You don't fuck with it too much.
Basil, I throw a big ice cube in it and rock, but that's Pappy.
Right.
You savor that flavor.
I told you.
You savor that flavor, bro. That shit hard to get. Yeah, y'all Drink Champs for real came up with that shit. That shit hard to get. They be having lines outside of like liquor stores when they do a Pappy drop.
Yeah.
That's 12 year too?
Hell yeah. So let me ask you, how did you get to Atlanta? I know I'm bouncing around, but I want to know, like, you know, because I want to get to a birthday party. That's my son over there that you came to. That let's talk about that first. When we both lived in West Orange, I don't know if you still got that career.
I'm so glad you brought that up because I swear I was going to bring it up if you didn't.
Listen. A lot of people don't know Nasir's birthday party had Chris Lighty and Ja Rule the week there before Ja and 50 start beefing.
That's right.
I swear to God, it was at my crib. And Lover's Park was the only person there. And he's too young to even know who was at his fucking goddamn party. But remember, Chris Lighty lived down the block from
Chris Lighty was my next door neighbor.
Yeah, next door neighbor. Yes.
God rest his soul. He was my neighbor. Can I tell you a quick Chris Lighty
please.
asshole story?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so I lived directly next door to Chris Lighty. Chris Lighty had blacktop in his driveway. When I moved in, Chris was already there. I didn't have a driveway. I had the circular thing there, but it was dirt. So I called the paving stone niggas. Come put these $15,000 paving stones. I didn't think about Chris. I was just thinking about beautifying my house. Paving stones. They got an interlock. It's not blacktop. So Chris rings my bell one day and goes, "That's what you doing?" I'm like, "What the fuck is you talking about, Chris?" He said, "You see me, I got the asphalt blacktop shit. You gonna put down the paving stone?" I said, "Chris, I wasn't even thinking about you, bro." I said, "Put the paving stone." He said, "Who's your paving stone dude?" So I gave him my paving stone dude. Paving stone dude come, they tear his driveway out. They put down paving stones. N.O.R.E will attest to this. I tell you, here's asshole Chris. Wintertime comes, I'm shoveling my shit. Chris got just as much snow as I got. I said, "Chris, you ain't gonna shovel your snow?" He said, "Come in the house." He clicked the shit he had heat put under the motherfucker just so he can outdo me. What a fucking asshole. And I loved him though. Man, I love that nigga. So I ain't shoveling shit. Click. I was like, wow.
Yes, that was a time. It was I believe Lauryn Hill lived one there. Oh, salute.
Salute to the Pappy, baby. God damn, hell yeah. Sorry, fellas, I ain't bringing none of this shit home.
So I remember Lauryn Hill lived one where, Redman lived down the block, Ja Rule lived here, I lived here.
In Jersey?
Yeah, Chris Lighty lived. I'm talking about in a 12-minute span. Like
it's a hip hop neighborhood.
And Ja Rule, and then Chris Lighty at Lover, like.
And Latifah.
Wow. I didn't get to see.
And whatchamacallit, KG from N.O.R.E.
Okay, yeah. But I would go to Short Hills Mall, and this, for lack of a better term, Atlanta, this was like the first almost Lenox Mall. Like,
yeah, it was.
Because we would be deep in there. But moving around, the death of Chris Lighty. I still don't believe Chris Lighty took his own life.
I will never believe Chris Lighty took his own life. Chris Lighty was too full of himself to take his own life.
Right.
Chris Lighty was too full of life, too much love for his children, and too much love for this business for him to take his own life. I don't think anybody that was closely associated with Chris in any manner, and you were probably closer to Chris than I was. We were neighbors, but he was hardly home. He was moving, I'm moving in our own directions. We had barbecues together. We gave our kids, Summer and Christian, You were there.
Okay, yeah.
We gave him the big birthday party, and they both slept through it because they was only 1 year old. We fucking spent $15,000 a piece on fucking horses, all kind of dumb shit. It was an adult party. Chris, it turned into an adult party. Right? But that's how much life Chris had in him. So I will never, ever, ever believe, and I don't give a damn what nobody says, that Chris Lighty took his own life. That's one thing that I will never believe. Right. So back to your son's birthday.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so Chris tells me, we're going by N.O.R.E house.
Right. In fact,
I'm thinking CNN
N.O.R.E. Ja Rule at this time.
Yes.
In fact, I'm not to cut you off. Go ahead, continue.
I'm thinking CNN N.O.R.E. War Report. We getting ready to hit the bridge. I'm not going to the fucking project. I get some money now. I'm not doing that shit. We turn the corner into this fucking beautiful fucking home. And so I'm thinking, the house is nice, but it's gonna reek of weed and feet and chips. This nigga was living like a Cosby. When I walked in, it fucked me up. I'm like, this is N.O.R.E. This shit is nice.
He out of character.
Way out of his character. Like, shit fucked me up because I had it, because, in my head, I'm like, this is what? N.O.R.E. shoot him up, kick the buildings over, him and Capone, and this nigga was just like
let down.
Watching TV. Yes, nice couch and shit, a sectional.
It's funny, Fat Joe told me the same thing. They's like, "Yo, people don't know you live like this." So,
exactly. I think I had potpourri in his house.
I still do.
I think I had potpourri.
So, oh man. Yo, look, all right, let's get this. So, Ed, let me just tell you something. We've been trying to do this forever. I said it in the intro. If it really wasn't for you, you set the standards. Because there was other people on the radio, but I feel like there was other people that was imitating. Like there was one person on the radio. Then when you got to meet them in person, it was a whole different individual.
Yeah,
you were one of the first people that I got to see, witness for myself. You were who you were on the radio. You were who you were when I seen you in Queens. You were who you were in real life. So we want to give you your flowers face to face. Man to man. Mr. Lee, we worked it up. Face to face, give him his flowers. Face to face, man to man.
Thank you. But something, N.O.R.E., that's what I always strive to be, because I grew up listening to radio like every night.
Frankie Crocker?
Oh, bro, that was hard. Oh, wow. Wow, and the gifts keep coming. Yeah. Beautiful, man. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's the Frankie Crocker every night, right? You knew it was 8 o'clock. When that There I Go came on the radio, so you knew it was 8. And then I would listen to Chuck Leonard and the cats like that. And I love Chuck Leonard and all that, but he always put on a voice.
Right.
This is Chuck Leonard.
That's the old school radio shit.
That's old school radio shit. So I was like, if I ever get the opportunity to get on the radio, I'm going to be me. Right. And the same person that you're going to get outside of the radio is going to be the same person that you're going to get on the radio. And my man Bugsy, big shout out to Bugsy, was very instrumental in making sure that I stayed that route and just, all you can be is yourself, man. You can't be nobody else. I'm a one-on-one, so that's the way I look at it. Right. You know what I mean? I'm going to do me no matter what. I don't even care. I'm just going to be me.
That's fine. But all right, let's bounce around a little bit. One of the first times the industry got to see Pac be out of control. Like maybe he was out of control before that, but it wasn't documented. Right. Was that Yo MTV Rap where you can kind of tell y'all got a relationship already, and the higher ups is not going to like. Because I don't think when you were stopping them, it was about you stopping them from dissing the Hughes brothers. I think it was you stopping them, and you correct me if I'm wrong. You stopping them because you know where this would have led back then. The higher ups and the people that.
I was always a person that think a little bit sometimes. And I knew when Pac was going off, I was like, this ain't going to be good because you got a case. Right. So you're actually going on television saying that you did what they accused you of. Right. So I was like, before you bury yourself anymore, let me shut you up, bro. Stop. Because and they subpoenaed that shit.
They did.
Oh, yes.
Wow. You know what's funny about the footage? After I keep looking at it, y'all didn't have to bleep him. He edited his own self. He was wilding, but he didn't care.
When I look back at it, I'm like, why do I have a Carl Canai vest on and no shirt? Like, what the fuck was I thinking? I'm on some sexy shit. I'm like, wait, that's Spencer Williams? What the fuck am I thinking here? Like, why did I have a shirt on? Always look at the stupid shit.
So you also, what I noticed is, your show was on 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Monday through Friday, twice on Saturday.
Yeah.
That is a successful ass show. Goddamn.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Beyond being successful, you guys were the front line and broadcasting hip hop to the world. Because you guys were the first one that went word. to the entire country, if not even further than that.
Right. Yeah, we're around the world.
And people are recording it like mixtapes.
We're worldwide. Yeah, we're worldwide, bro. And from my perspective, more so than Dre, because Dre had already had a foot in the door, and I really didn't. I was a fan, bro.
Right.
Like, I would fan the fuck out when I found out certain people were coming to the show. I'd be like, oh my God, Public Enemy is coming?
Right.
Chuck D,
I'm like
real?
that on Drink Champs all the time.
Yeah, that's how I am. Like, I was a fan of the music, so to be able to sit down and talk to dudes about their music and their art and their culture. And if you look back at it at that time, it really was about the art. It really was about the culture of hip hop. It really was about the music. Look at some of them old videos. Nobody's sneakers was clean, son.
Right.
Nobody had no clean sneakers. Nobody can afford no wardrobe styles. Niggas wore whatever they had on.
There was no wardrobe change.
There was no wardrobe change. So you had to, they wanted to do this shit. Like, you wanted to be known as being one of the best coming from your neighborhood. You want it, you know what I mean? Like they say, pressure makes pipes, right? I mean, pressure makes diamonds, right?
Exactly.
So when KRS-One dissed the whole entire entire Queens, which pissed me the fuck off, because I was like, all of us ain't got no beef with you, nigga. You got beef with them Queensbridge niggas. Take it out on them. Why you dissing Hollis and Southside? I was fucking pissed. It put the pressure on Queens. And then look at what came out of Queens after that. Look at the notable shit that has come from that borough that was so highly disregarded and disrespected. That's why I'm so fucking proud to come from Queens, bro. I'm so proud to be from Queens. I wear that shit like a badge of honor. I got King from Queens tattooed to my arm, bro.
God damn it.
I rock that shit. They used to disrespect us like crazy. Call us the desert. Y'all niggas is corny. Right? N.O.R.E. They hated
But you know what's crazy? What's ill about that is 5%ers made that derogatory expression, the desert, it made it fly.
Right.
Because 5%ers took that and it was like, the desert, and it was cool to be from the desert. You know what I'm saying? They said Muhammad walked through the desert. And,
that's right.
And all this thing. I mean, but I tell you what, me seeing Run DMC, me seeing LL come before me, knowing where they from, it always gave me hope. Was that something that was in you too?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Being 4 blocks away from Jam Master Jay. Watch them make it and watch Jay have like crab feast at his house and invite everybody there. I was there when they sent the buses to Hollis Avenue and said, anybody want to come to the Garden, you come for free. That's the night Run took the shoe off and held it up. They got the Adidas deal that night. So everybody wearing Adidas, turn the fucking lights on. Everybody had an Adidas on. And that's the influence. They got the first shoe deal of a non-athlete. First shoe deal. That inspired the shit out of me, man. I was like, if they can do this and LL can do it, and then Salt and Pepper is from Queens, and Kwame is from Queens, and Kid and Play is from Queens, Eric B is originally from Queens. If you see
Martin Lawrence spent some time in Queens.
Martin Lawrence was in Queens a lot. You got Marley and Shan and Shantae and N.O.R.E. them from Left Rack, all of these guys coming from Queens. Man, Running Them was the biggest inspiration from me and Russell than anything else, knowing that they were that close and they were touchable. DMC used to always come around. DMC had a big-ass Bronco with a fucking freezer built into the back of it with nothing but 40 ounces of Old English. A black Bronco.
Did he mention that when we had
and he always had a rhyme. Like, you got a rhyme? He always had a folded-up rhyme in his pocket. He pull it out, kick a rhyme to you real quick. So them dudes were very inspiring to me.
And relatable, it seemed like.
Very relatable. Hell yeah.
And a lot of people don't know, it was one time that they dressed like different, and then they took the
super nerds, my nigga.
Nerds,
with the plaid jackets on that corny shit. That was Jay.
Jam Master Jay.
Jay is their whole style, everything. D don't deny it. Run don't deny it. They say they got all that shit from Jay. Jay was the one that had the Adidas on the fucking big rope chain and shit. Jay did all that. Yeah. Well, you know, Jay isn't, man, damn.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. One of the greatest of all time, bro.
Now, you also, we love the story, the Grandma Ye story with Big. Well, I love that story because I don't know if Big invented that. But to this day, there's people who drink a half a bottle of champagne and they will mix it with some whole other shit. But let me be honest with you. The first time I heard of any of that ever is you telling the story of you with Big.
That's the night he died.
That's the night he died.
That's the night he got killed. Peterson Automotive Museum. Matter of fact, it's funny, shout out Kenny Burns. Because I just got off the phone with Kenny Burns earlier today. Kenny called me because he said he was in the gym and he was working out And he was mouthing the words to hypnotize mad loud. And he said some dude came up to him and said, yo, man, I just heard Ed Lover talking about you and about the night Biggie died.
In dialogue.
And we were all there.
The dialogue.
Yeah, we were all there, man. And he was sitting there. He had that car accident with C's. He had the cane. And he was sitting there, and he would never call me Ed. He would, or Ed Lover. Edwin, all the time. Edwin. And I call him Christopher. Christopher, Edwin, all the time. Yeah. And he gave me a bottle of Dom P. And he was like, oh, drink half this shit. Oh, you know, I'm like, how the fuck I'm supposed to drink half a bottle of Dom P? Nigga, I'm drunk already. Give it to some bitches or something. That's just big. Bring it back to the halfway point. And then I did it. I took it around, and we was all yelling, show me the money, because that movie had just came out, and we was whining, and we giving everybody champagne. I brought it back. The nigga reached down, pulled out a bottle of Grand Marnier, filled it back up, and gave it back to me. Now I'm looking at this nigga like, get the fuck out of there with this shit. That's the kind of dude he was.
I don't think that mix.
No, I didn't drink it. I gave the rest of that shit out. I didn't drink that.
That's a recipe for disaster.
Absolutely.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Bouncing around, right? One thing about you, I believe we did Hot Like Jamaica one time, right? You remember that?
Yeah.
And one thing I loved was you immediately became the leader on the bus. Like, as soon as you came, I could tell this wasn't your first time there.
Right.
But I felt like, what's that shit when you in college?
Like a fraternity.
Fraternity.
Right.
Like, you, Angie.
That's how I feel about hip hop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me just tell you something. That day, you and Angie, like being the OGs at that time, especially still now. But it was like y'all took control and y'all was showing us younger artists how to move, even how to just how you check into the hotel, you to do that.
Right.
I haven't felt like that since. Like, it feels like it's more of a I want to battle you and be better than you than I want to teach you situation.
Right.
And I don't want to turn into that guy, in my day, we should do this and do that. But I just want to also state facts. Like, you embrace the new artist. I feel like Angie embraced the new artist. If Flex liked your record, he would embrace you.
And Red Alert.
Yeah, Red Alert. Everybody, right now, and I'm not, cause everybody I named was DJs and DJs personality.
Yeah, because no artist, you're saying.
Yeah, but I'm saying, there was artists at that time. Pun embraced me. Joe embraced me. Nas embraced me. Mobb Deep embraced me. But I don't see that going on. Do you feel that fraternity love go?
No, because I think I don't feel it because I think first of all, radio has changed.
Right.
Radio's changed so much, and it's okay. Everybody wants to get their money, but I kind of feel like we were still fans. We know what we did. We know the impact that we had in the community, but we're still fans. And so at the same time, we're excited about talking to you, excited that you was coming, excited to embrace you on your new record. I feel like some of these radio personalities think they just as big as the artists that they're talking to. I never felt like that. I always felt the most important thing was the artist. So if we could show you by leadership just how you can stop being an artist for a while. Like we're on the bus, N.O.R.E. We're in Jamaica. You don't have to be Noriega right now. You can just be who you are.
I love that.
Let's go to Dunn's River Falls and fucking slip on the rocks and have a good fucking time. Let's smoke some bud and just chill out. I think Patrick was there. And she cooked the fucking hot ass jerk chicken, almost killed all of us. The shit was delicious though, but that's the environment that we always wanted to set for everybody, that this is the time until you get on that stage and perform. While you around us, we just here to have a good time. Fuck all the other shit. We ain't gonna stick no mic in your face. Ain't nobody secretly recording nothing. We just wanted to have a good time with you.
Like, but that sounds like true community. Where it got to a point now where like it's not just radio, it's all of media, but all of hip hop, where a lot of people jumped into the fold who didn't really care or were fans of the culture.
Right.
So then
and they didn't pay no dues to get in here either.
Right. Oh, this could make me money? I could jump into this lane.
Right.
They don't care to cultivate, to take care of the culture, to do right by it. Just like when you decided to not rhyme because you respected the art.
I respect the shit out of LL. Oh yeah. Yeah.
How do we bring that feeling back? How do we bring that community back where Ed could call the baby and be like, yo, the baby. You know,
man, I wish I knew, man, because I would love to drop some jewels on these dudes on how to keep their money and how to fucking stay out of prison and how not to react. I think that's one of the biggest things that they have to learn and that a lot of people have to learn. Just us, period, as people, that we got to move off of logic and not move off of emotion. You can't let every time somebody say something to you make you react towards them in a violent manner or any other manner. Sometimes you just gotta let that shit be ward off a duck's back and keep going. There's many times in my career where I would be in the mall, even with my kids, bro. I'm in the mall and somebody behind me is like, yo, you know that's Ed Love, and you know when somebody trying to bait you. Fuck that nigga, man. Yeah. Nobody give a fuck about that nigga. Instead of me spinning and be like, fuck you too, and get into some shit, I just go, all right, y'all, come on, let's go. Because it ain't worth it, man. It's good. They want to make a name, and especially today.
Yeah, 24-hour news cycle,
Here comes
social
the fucking
media.
camera, then it start costing you money.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a trap.
Right.
It's a trap. So if they listen, there's a lot of OGs like yourself, like you and like me, and I would love to talk to them.
I'd definitely be, I'm gonna be honest, I definitely would like to lend my expertise, but I also don't want to waste my time too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know how dumb I was at that age,
right?
And I know I wasn't listening to somebody, but if somebody listened to me, I would lend my time.
Absolutely.
I would. You ever thought hip hop would get this dumb?
Damn.
No.
It's just,
I mean, people ask me that I think that hip hop would get this far. Yes. But this dumb? No. No. I don't think it's dumb. I think it's some real credible, great young artists out there that I enjoy listening to.
Right.
I really, really do. I just think that the avenue for bullshit is wide fucking, it's too wide open.
Yeah. Bullshit makes more money.
Yes, like how do we close that gap
gets
to
more
where
attention, right.
there's other people that got something to say, and then there's no balance. That's the only problem.
Balance, right.
We had balance. We had the balance. We had the X Clan and Public Enemy, and then we didn't understand why
Poor Righteous Teachers.
Poor Righteous Teachers.
KS1.
Like, to me, NWA and Public Enemy was the perfect balance at that time.
Perfect balance.
And Nas was too. He had intelligence and he had street smarts.
Right.
Absolutely. So if Big and them was saying, I mean, not Big, if Snoop and them was saying bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks, Latifah say, who you calling a bitch?
Right.
I punch him dead in the eye. Who you calling a bitch? Uplifting women. We had Lauryn Hill.
Right.
You know, you had Nikki D and all of that, Daddy's Little Girl. You had Eve talking about abuse, being abused, you know, from the perspective of her looking at her girlfriend being abused. You had that kind of stuff on record as well as us enjoying the hardcore shit. Yep. Now it's just dumb shit. And it's not lyrical at all. You really don't have to be nice, which pisses the fucking shit out of me. Right. I hate it. You don't have to be nice. You just have to be catchy. And they be like, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. I'm like, okay, this shit ain't for me. All right, I'm fine with it. Right. But go make your money. I'm happy about that.
Me too.
Make as much money as you can off this shit. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, I don't ever like to blame the artists that are doing it because go and make your money. I blame the audience's fault for saying, fuck, I want to be this dumb.
But they don't know.
No, it's still the artist's fault though. Like
I can't. You can't.
They will try their ass off, and then when that shit they try and don't work, they go right to the lowest hanging fruit.
Let's think about it.
Put my dick in your face. Put my dick in your face. And that should be like, oh shit.
You couldn't get away with no crazy lack of lyrics in late 80s, early 90s.
No, that's not true. There's always been whack MCs.
It's been plenty of them.
There's always been whack MCs.
Exactly. There's been whack MCs, but you could rarely get away with it.
I agree with that. But there's always been people who got over that hump.
Rico.
Yeah, there's always been.
Suave. Remember that shit?
But that career lasted so long.
You had the rapping dude.
I like it because
he became an executive and he
became an executive too.
He was actually fucking with real hip hop.
I just seen somebody do an interview with the rapping Duke the other day.
Rapping Duke, the
Rapping Duke, remember him?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice was trash too. I love rapping. I love rapping. I met him. We went to Russia together. I love the dude, but he was not a great rapper.
We gotta take a drink to that. He's named after Pappy Van Winkle.
Robert. Robert.
Give him a new drink. Give him a new drink.
When he came out, he could dance though. He brought the entertainment value into it. But as a rapper, come on, all of us was mad at that.
So, Stretch.
Yes, let's talk about the guy.
Super legend. I wanted to say Queens, but that'll be so limited to
New York City.
New York City. I want to say worldwide because if you bring up the beginning of pop right after Digital Underground, it goes straight to Stretch. Stretch is from the Live Squad. you know, obviously Stretch had a relationship with E Moneybags, who's from my building, grew up there before he moved to Springfield. Yep.
Rest in peace, E Moneybags.
Rest in peace, E Moneybags.
Yes.
So let's talk about that era, because you grew up with Stretch?
No, Stretch came to me when they was trying to get a record deal.
Tommy Boy.
Yes, I got them signed to Tommy.
You got them signed to Tommy
Boy. Through
Latifah.
I played their demo for Latifah. Latifah set up the meeting with Monica, and Monica signed them, and then they did that short form video.
Okay.
That was like 3 songs in short form.
Oh, when they was killing people.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh.
That shit was crazy. It spent like $900,000 on that video.
Oh, get out of here.
Yeah. 3 songs in one long video that connected all the songs.
And that's because, that's the rumor is that Pac reached out because Pac liked that gangster shit. Like he saw that.
They met on the set of Juice.
Oh.
They met on the set of Juice, yeah. I was in Juice. If you blink, you miss me.
Yeah, her, yeah.
Standing behind Latifah.
I've been looking for you for 10 years.
When she announces the winner, I'm right behind her. I don't say shit. I'm just standing there. But I'm there all day just to shoot that shit. And we knew Pac because we knew Shock. Digital Underground.
Yes.
We knew Shock, so we knew Pac when Pac was a roadie, and then Pac was playing Bishop, and then them niggas smoked like chimneys, so they smoking and talking, and the next thing you know, boom, they friends, man.
Wow.
They friends, and they was deep friends too. Real good.
Stretch and Pac.
Yeah, real good friends.
Yeah,
Go ahead, ask the hard question, brother.
Yeah, because
I'm here for it.
I don't wanna blame their relationship on Big that they fell out. Because didn't they fall out a little bit before that?
They were together when the shooting happened.
They were together when. Oh, so that's got to be the.
They was together.
So in lack of a better term, or
they went into the building together.
They walked in the building together.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was more than. I think Freddie was there too.
And
I think not Fat Freddie, but my man Freddie from Queens. I think he was with him too.
Right. And everybody knows that's from New York. I want to say everybody from Queens, but everybody knows in New York who's that crew that was affiliated with that.
Young Guns.
Yeah.
YG's, Homo, E Moneybags, Gam. Shout out Gam. Shout out Homo, E Money, all of them.
Yep. So
Madge, Stretch Brother Madge.
What would it be if Pac didn't go to Unique Studios that night?
Unique or Quad?
Quad. Sorry.
Quad. Whole different ball game, bro. You want me to tell you what I think Pac would have been today?
Yes.
The most impressive actor out of all rap actors.
Wow.
Probably would have already been nominated for an Academy Award.
Wow.
And would have definitely been on the front lines of Black Lives Matter. Absolutely would have been on it. He was a Panther at heart, bro. He really cared about his people. He cared. He loved his black people. He would have been at the forefront of that shit. Definitely would have been at the forefront of it. And I believe he'd have probably already won an Academy Award. He was gifted, bro. He was that good as an actor. He was just natural.
Right.
There wasn't no work for him. He was natural.
Now I'm bouncing around a little bit. I'm come back to that. Now one of the other, you have so many classic moments. One of the classic moments is like the first time I got to see Wu-Tang all together.
Right.
Like it was so early. Ghostface had like a dog. He didn't even have
he wasn't even showing his face then, right?
He wasn't showing his face then. And I watched that interview, and it's so funny to me because I know when you're coming off of the street taught you at that time not to look at the camera. Like to be like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And all of them is doing the same exact thing. But you and Ed is holding it down, conducting.
Bro, you talking about when I had the karate gi on, and I was Papa Wu?
No, that was the second time. This was the first time you had him on.
So that time, them niggas was ready to kill me.
Yeah,
my nigga, them niggas did not think that was funny at all. Like I'm behind them kicking in the air and punching. Y'all doing my MTV Raps shit. Yeah, them niggas was not happy, son.
Oh no, but that was after they blew up.
Nigga, the only thing that saved me that day is Meth started laughing.
Right.
When Meth laughed, everybody eased up. But when Raekwon told me this years ago, he said, nigga, we just really wanted to fuck you up right there. But that's probably the second time. The first time I met these niggas was fucking hilarious. I'm on Jones Beach. It's the Greek Fest on Jones Beach. Remember this shit, N.O.R.E?
Yeah.
We used to go to Greek Fest, Jones Beach. I'm jean shorts, Timbs, straight New York Yankee hat, wife beater. 19 niggas surround me. Yo, Ed Lover. I'm like, yo, what's good? We're the Wu-Tang Clan. I was like, word, Staten Island, Brooklyn, we in here. Yo, we want to give you our tapes. I see the RZA. And I said, I know you.
Prince Rakeem.
Prince Rakeem. We play your video. We love you, Rakeem. Them niggas lost it. No. it's the fucking RZA. Now, they wasn't associating with that Prince Rakim shit. That shit was trash to them. And then I recognized the GZA because he was on Gaffin. And I said the GZA, but they didn't really want to associate. They was like, nah, we're the Wu-Tang Clan. We'll get you our tape, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. So they gave me the tape, and it was Protect Your Neck on one side, and the other side was Method Man.
Yeah, M-E-T-H.
Yeah, M-E-T-H.
Which ended up being the single.
I remember getting in my car, playing this tape, and it was the most incredible shit I had ever heard in my life. I was like, how do they seamlessly make these many people sound this
together?
good?
Yes.
Sound like a unit. It was nothing like it.
Right.
And damn, right after that, they were the very first guest we had on when we signed on to do Hot 97 Morning Show.
Wow.
Wu-Tang Clan was our first guest.
Wow.
Yeah.
First guest. Yeah.
And it's great, the way that you met them, probably the music matched that exactly.
Yeah.
That energy.
Right.
But that's the RZA. That's the genius of sequencing from the RZA, understanding who sounds best right behind other people. I've asked him a question before. He told me he has a version of Cream that's him and Ghostface. It's them two.
But he probably was like, nope.
But when he put Ray and Deck on it, he heard it. He said, that sounds better than us. I'm taking us off. So as a producer, how do you have so much love for your clan that you're willing to not shine so that they can shine? He said their verses sounded better than what me and Ghost did. So we took me and Ghost off the shit.
Wow.
RZA's a genius, man.
Genius.
Shout out RZA.
And I believe RZA and Ghost is like the only ones that's really family. Like, even though
family by marriage.
By marriage.
By children.
By children, yes.
Ghost had a lot of kids with with RZA's sister.
Yeah, God damn it.
They still love each other.
Sounded crazy.
That shit sounded crazy to me too when I heard.
Did you ever got to see Wu and Nas show together?
Yes.
Yo,
that shit was crazy.
So fucking dope.
I buy merch. I'm just a fucking fan, man.
Yeah.
I don't ask for shit. I just want to go backstage and say hi to niggas and just be in the presence of them. And they so fucking funny because what they sound like on the record, if you just around them, that's how they talk to each other.
Yep.
Yo, God, yo, peace, God. Like all the skits and shit, it's the same shit, bro.
Yeah.
This is the same shit. And even when they did the TV series, the young dudes that played them, when they were around each other, they sounded like the Wu-Tang. They talked to each other like they were in character. Yes.
RZA, I told you, RZA had me scared to death out there. He had Japanese whiskey and vodka. And I was like, I ain't fucking with you because that do not go together at all. Like,
he had the Biggie?
Yeah, he had
Yamazaki.
It was Yamazaki, I believe. And he had Grey Goose. And I was like, I love Yamazaki, I love Hibiki, but I'm not mixing it with no Grey Goose.
No, hell
no.
Hell no.
Now I'm gonna ask you a question that you asked yourself earlier. You ever thought that hip hop would make it this far?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah?
I did. I never thought that I would be this involved in hip hop or even have people call me OG or call me an icon. I never thought that would happen for me. And I'm so grateful that it did. But I just knew that hip hop was something special. And I knew that all them cats, like I remember we interviewed Bruce Willis and he was like, hip hop ain't gonna do this, ain't gonna do that. Yeah, he didn't like hip hop. My father didn't understand this. My father was like, what's all that beat, bop, boogie, bing, ding? Anybody can do that. I'm like, Dad, it's music, it's poetry. It's the last poets. It's Gil Scott that you've played in the house for me a million times. It's Pig Meat Markham. Y'all played Pig Meat Markham for me when I was a kid. He was rapping. Here comes the judge. Hear ye, the quarter swing. I'm just about ready to do my thing. That's rap. And we took it and we did something else with it. We took something from nothing at all and made something special out of it. So I knew once it went that it was the youth movement. It was the youth music. It's never going to go anywhere. It's never going anywhere. Hip hop will never die. Never.
So let me ask you, we touched on it earlier, and then EFN changed the subject for a second. Now you guys blow up. You guys get the chance to do this movie. I think it was New Line. You guys,
New Line. Who's the man?
A three-picture deal.
Yeah,
three-picture deal. But what made you say I'm gonna stick with Ted Demme as opposed to going with Brett Ratner?
Because Ted put me on.
Oh, that's his man.
He put me on. He did a movie, a short film, when he was in film school, and he put me on. So we went in and fought with New Line. We're not doing this movie unless Ted directs it.
Wow.
Because Ted put me on, bro. Ted is the reason why I went from a high school safety officer in Andrew Jackson High School to being worldwide known the next fucking year.
Wow.
That's because of Ted. Ted pushed the green light. Ted's the one that said, I want this unknown guy named Ed Lover, and I want this guy named Dr. Dre, and this is what I want. And he fought for me. Even in the early days when we was a half an hour and they was trying to make all these adjustments to the show, Ted fought for us. Ted and Peter, God rest both their souls, they fought for us. So it was a no-brainer for me to say, it's Ted or it's nothing.
And what was Ted's exact role at MTV?
Ted was executive producer of MTV Raps.
Oh, wow.
And he was a producer first, and then he was executive producer of MTV Raps. And then, he just became a big film and television director throughout his career. Died way too early, too.
And wasn't the show one of the highest rated shows on MTV?
The highest rated show in the fucking history of MTV. And don't let them tell you no different. Don't let them tell you no different, bro.
Right.
And what fucking pissed me off, when they did the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and MTV did that thing, they didn't invite us. They didn't mention it. They didn't say shit. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. We've been trying to do our own documentary. They won't fucking loan out the footage and shit.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it's just, they be on some bullshit, bro.
Let me ask you, what would Who's the Man movie look like
today?
In the new
with all the young. At one point, I said if I did a Who's 2, I would want my man from Saturday Night Live.
To do all the impressions?
Keenan.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Keenan to play Dre's son.
Oh, okay.
And right after Drumline, I was thinking Nick Cannon to play my son.
Right.
And somebody would kidnap Dre, and I'm like a captain or a lieutenant now, and then they rookies following our footsteps to find out where Dre is.
I can see that then, but now
with all the young cats in it. But now you got great cats like DC Young Fly and all them cats that I'm so fucking proud
I think Nick Cannon can still play you, even though he like your age right now.
He got enough kids though, right?
He got enough kids to be your age.
Kids are aging the shit out of you, Nick.
Yeah, that's right. Keenan, so I heard that Dre didn't get his name because everyone thought either Dr. Dre bid for Dr. Dre or Dr. Dre bid for
that was a big
Dr.
thing.
Dre bid for Dr. Dre.
It was two different. Well, thank you to Dr. Dre from the West Coast because we got a trip to Russia because of Dr. Dre from the West Coast because they called our manager at the time, Charlie Stetler, who played Beaker in Crush Groove.
Wow.
And was the Fat Boys manager.
Wow.
That was our manager for a long time.
Right.
They called him thinking he managed Dr. Dre from the West Coast. And they wanted him for the shit called the Festival of the White Knights in Russia, where it sounded wild to me. I was like, that sounds some Klan shit, right?
The White Knights?
Yeah, what happens is it only gets dark for an hour, and then it fucking sunshine again.
Wow.
In Russia. Mm-hmm. So he was like, no, but I got Dr. Dre and Ed Lover from MTV Raps, and okay, bring them. And then we brought Salt and Pepper and fucking your man, Vanilla Ice with us, and we just fucking had a great time. And that's because of Dr. Dre. But Dre got his name from Dr.
J.
Dr. J.
Yeah,
Dr. J. Because Dre was a little chubby ball boy for the Nets when they were in Long Island.
Is he also an Andre?
He's Andre.
So just like
Andre Brown.
Yeah, both of them Andre.
Yeah, they're both Andres. But it's mad Dr. Dre's, Mac Dre.
Right, yeah.
All kind of Dre's.
Well, not that many Dr. Dre's.
Not that many Dr.
And back then,
especially back then,
you would be confused without social media, and you had to get a magazine.
When I was on the radio, I almost sent a cease and desist letter to a radio personality out of Atlanta called Chris Lover.
Yes.
I was like, this nigga's not using Lover on the radio. It's only going to be one. Because I went about it the right way. I asked Scuba Scrap, could I use Lover? I asked.
Oh, Scuba Scrap
wow.
Lover.
Yeah, you don't just bite a nigga shit, no ask. They was like, nah, go ahead. I was like, cool. And this nigga pop up, Chris Lover. I was like, oh, hell fucking no. And then it turned out to be Ludacris, so I'm so glad I didn't do that shit. This nigga's been mad at me for the rest of his life.
Nuance where everybody's little something still. Like, how many decades of littles have we had artists?
Oh, my God, littles. You know who killed me with who I thought should have been Little? And I love the motherfucker, but Big Sean. The first time I met him, I was like, how you Big Sean? You just a small nigga. He's not big.
Like Little Sean, for real.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to be Little Sean. Right. There was already a Little Sean.
Was a Little Sean, for real.
Yeah, there's mad Littles. Lil Baby is not like Little.
You would think they would phase that out by now, but Littles is still going. They still going with Littles.
Mad Littles.
Young's going for a while.
Yeah, Young's is crazy.
Young's going for a while.
Yeah, Jay had Young Ho. Jay still throw Young Ho out there every now and then. I liked it. I was like, fuck it. Fuck with Jay. It took all the D's, the Littles and the Young.
But with Who's the Man, going back, was obviously the focus always to do a movie that was going to expose all these artists, put all these artists?
No, that was something that Dre and I said. We wanted to, remember, I don't know if y'all remember Gumball Rally? Yeah. Back in the days, all them shits used to have all these cameos by all these different actors.
Right? Cannonball?
Yeah, Cannonball Run and all of that shit, even on like the airplane joints. there'd be mad cameos. So we was like, we have this opportunity. Let's give all these rap artists that we can muster up. You know who was supposed to be in it? It didn't show up.
Rakim?
No, Mary J. Blige.
Rakim was in it, wasn't he?
Mary was supposed to sing at the funeral.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what happened, but we was there all day. We just couldn't find Mary. So we like, Bow-Legged Lou, you singing full force, nigga. Save the break. You already in the movie? Yeah, Mary was supposed to be in that shit.
No, to this day, if you're a hip-hop fan and you watch Who's the Man, you still notice people that you're like, oh, I didn't know that was him. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but back then it was iller because you don't see these people on camera all the time.
Okay,
videos were still kind of relatively new to a lot of people. Cable wasn't prevalent everywhere.
But you're absolutely right. But to me, it's iller now because, like you said, I knew these people's voices, and now with the internet, now I know how certain people look. Like I really didn't know how NWA looked for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't I wasn't privileged to see their videos. But when I watch Who's the Man, I'm like, damn, I still to this day like, damn, oh, that's who that was right there.
Yeah, we had Chris Cross and that shit, right? We had like Bushwick Bill, Ice-T, Moni Love.
Yo, how the fuck did you get all these people?
Ask them.
You just asked.
Ted just reached out and asked them. Nobody said no. Everybody said yes.
Wow.
It was just that simple. Everybody was like, yeah, why not?
Wow.
And Guru too, yeah. Rest in peace, Guru.
A lot of people, man.
Was there anyone who said no?
Rest in peace.
No.
Cypress is in it too, right?
Cypress in it, yeah. Be Real, yeah. No, Be Real's my man, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Be Real is ill, man. I went to LA one time. Be Real invited me to one of them Cholo barbecues.
Cholo barbecue.
Yeah, but it's,
everyone had their socks up high.
Yeah, one of them joints. Like in the hood, straight, like Mexican mafia type shit where niggas sitting on the porch with a shotgun when I pulled up.
Right.
And the nigga looked, and then some nigga walked to the gate. You know, like when them baby Joker looking niggas scare you and shit. Whole head got a spider web on it.
You just saw American Me before.
Yeah, that kind of shit. And he walked up and go, oh, you the homie I love her, right? I'm like, yeah, I had a fucking great time with them niggas, man. We had a ball. And then when I was getting ready to go back downtown, the niggas surrounded me in their cars.
To make sure you got
out. And rode me all the way back downtown. And then Be Real calls me and goes, yo, was one of the homegirls in there that kind of like you, B. I was like, no, I'm not, no, Be Real. That might be one of them niggas, maybe little Joker's sister or something. I'm not fucking with them niggas, no, sir.
Do you ever realize, like, the love you got, like, you know, by you playing this neutral in a time where life wasn't neutral, but you was being neutral in that time, and it's somewhat, it gives you, like, I've never, like, and you could tell me if I'm bugging out or if I'm exaggerating. Like, I've never really seen somebody mad at that level. Like,
and I don't think you will either.
Wow.
Because I'm on my fucking business, bro.
Right.
And even if I have a conflict with somebody about something, I'm always the one that say, okay, let's talk about it. And we can talk about it, we can get past it. I think that's one of the traits I got from my dad. You know what I mean? If it ain't your business, it doesn't directly affect me or my family or my kids, it really ain't got nothing to do with me. So I didn't get involved in that shit. I was a little upset that Pac didn't come to Stretch's funeral. I was upset, and him and I talked about it. And it was cool.
But Stretch's funeral was in New York.
It was in New York.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was when the shit was...
Yeah, they were.
But Pac was his daughter's godfather, and so am I.
Right.
So I kind of felt a certain way about it.
Right.
You know?
And you said you spoke about Pac about that.
We spoke. Okay, yeah, we talked about it. That's when Suge told me that he liked me because I stepped to Pac as a man. Right. He said, you know we could have beat the shit out you. I said, yeah. Right. I knew it. But he was like, you came as a man. I was like, leave him alone. He got something to say. Leave the nigga alone.
What's the biggest difference between Tupac and Digital Underground and Tupac Death Row?
Tupac Death Row was coming into his own as an artist. Tupac Digital Underground had to stand behind Digital Underground. You know, he only really had that verse. When the clown around, he was coming into his own as a solo artist right there, able to express himself to the heights that he wanted to express himself.
But he did have the 2 albums before. Was it 2 or 3? Before Death Row days.
It was like 2.
Yeah.
I think it was 2.
I think a big part of the difference, I mean, you knew him more.
The media shit.
But it seemed also the jail time, too, you saw a different side of him. And after the shooting,
absolutely,
that'll change you as a man.
I always forget that.
The shooting and then jail.
I always forget that part. I forget the shooting and the jail part. All I say is Digital Underground.
Yeah,
and then like Death Row. I always forget
the shooting
that.
and the jail
To me,
time.
I was a fan of Pac coming out of Digital Underground, and his first albums were amazing to me.
Was that Strictly for My Niggas?
Yeah.
Tupacalypse Now.
Yep. Apocalypse Now, and then he had the shooting with the cops and all that. But he was a certain version of himself, and then after the Quad studio stuff, then jail, and then Death Row, that seemed like a different person a little bit. To me, from the outside looking in, it seemed like a different...
He was growing as an artist, man.
Right.
And people got to realize he was young.
Super young. I say it all the time.
Super young. And man,
he was a kid.
Every time I talk on about Tupac, my nigga, I get so much Tupac hate from
him and Big,
man.
both kids, man.
All the time. You a hater on Tupac. I love that nigga with all my heart and soul. We broke bread in my mama's house with this dude. We used to sit on the steps. I don't understand how people could say that I ever hated Tupac. I didn't. I'm just not going to believe what people try to tell me about Stretch. I'm just not going to believe it. Like we said, you're not going to believe Chris Lighty. I'm not ever going to believe Stretch set Pac up in the Quad. I'm not buying that shit.
So you saying that was... Because I never heard that rumor. And if I did hear that rumor...
The nigga Dexter, I think his name is Dexter Lawrence.
Okay.
He was one of the dudes that ran in on Tupac.
Okay.
Trying to make a name for himself. For some reason, he wanted to say Stretch had something to do with it.
Nah.
And I'm like, come on, I'm not believing it. I'm sorry, I'm not going to believe it. I'm just not. That's my dude. I'm not going to believe that shit. But it's always niggas that wasn't there. That's the shit that killed me. It's always some 19-year-old nigga hit me on my DM, and I'm asking you, how old were you? I'm 19. And Pop said, I said, nigga, you wasn't there. Shut the fuck up. You wasn't there, nigga. I can't talk. All I can talk about is what I seen. That's all I can talk about. I can't talk about what I didn't see. I can't talk about an era. I can't tell you, oh, fuck David Ruffin. I wasn't around then, nigga. Come on. These niggas want to tell me shit. That shit kill me. Yeah, that kills me, bro. It kills me. I lived a gifted life, man. I love that dude with all of my heart and soul. And the last thing we said to each other when he was coming out of that hotel and at the Betty Boot Bar with fucking Gorgeous Dre, Bishop Don Juan, and all of them niggas, Pretty Tony, they try to give me a hoe.
That's right.
They try to give me a hoe. I don't have the capacity to be a pimp. And we talked.
Look her in the eye?
We talked, and he said, "Are you coming to Suge's Club?" And I was doing something for Chris Latimer that night, and I was like, "Yeah, I might stop by." But in the back of my mind, I'm like, "It's the East Coast West Coast beef. Y'all get drunk, you're gonna beat the shit out of me. I'm not going over there."
Vegas?
Yeah, it's in Vegas that night, and I said, "I love you, bro." He said, "I love you too." Walked out. I ain't never been on no diss track that Pac was talking about. Why the fuck y'all figure I didn't love him?
Mentioned everybody.
Yeah, this shit kills me, and it hurts me too. I wish niggas would stop doing that.
Right.
But let's do it. You want to explain it again? By the way, part of me wants you to
the diss of that.
Yeah.
Nigga, I watch y'all. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm a fan. I know who's coming.
Look, part of me wants you to drink some of this, but then the other part does not. I just want to be selfish and just drink this with the OG.
I'm good. I'll stick to my shit.
This is so good, man.
Part of me wants you to drink Mama Wanna. And part of me doesn't want you to drink it.
I see what that Mama Wanna.
Okay, all right, go ahead. You ready?
All right. So, well, you know the rules then.
Yeah, know the rules. If I don't take one of the, if I go neutral, I still got to do a shot.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And then, this is not meant to diss nobody.
I know, it's just my personal opinion.
Right.
I hope nobody gets upset because I'm going to answer honestly.
But we want stories too. Any stories?
Yeah, any stories you got?
Yeah.
Tupac or DMX?
Pac.
Okay, I knew you was going to say that. All right, this one, I think we should get a shot.
But X is one of the illest niggas that ever lived.
You got any crazy story with X?
I had X when I went to Power 105.
Yes.
And they bought Starbuck Wild.
Yeah.
And it was in the morning. I went to the afternoon.
Oh, yes.
But they still had me under contract to do the mornings in case the niggas do something crazy. And they did against Envy, and that's how I ended up back on the mornings. But remember, when I was in the afternoons, I had Oprah.
Okay.
Remember, I had Oprah.
Yes.
I'm the only nigga that ever had Oprah. Jamie Foxx hooked that up. So I had Oprah. So X comes in the afternoon. So I'm asking X, how'd you get here? I drove. I said, you just got arrested for fucking driving. Like, fuck that. I got a car. I'm driving my shit. That's how I went. And he had Tashera with him. Now, Tashera was his first wife.
That's right.
So the nigga's standing there and he's telling me this shit. He goes, yo, hey, music is playing. We just talking. First time I ever met my wife, I told her I loved her. Right, baby? First night I ever met her. She's like, yeah, he did. He told me he loved her. So I said that to get the pussy. But then I realized that I really did love her. But I still got the pussy. And the nigga told me. That nigga told me, he said, yo, I did. I did I did what they really want for the bitches. I did that song. And I took the shit to Def Jam, and they was like, yeah, it's good, but you need somebody to sing on this shit. This shit sound good. And I was like, well, who y'all gonna put on there? What we gonna do? The nigga said, let's get the nigga Cisco. He's on the label. I didn't really, the nigga,
Dog, son.
the nigga with the blonde hair. I didn't know if the nigga was like, X. You know how X is? An X is a character, my nigga.
Yes.
Yeah, I
He's
love
genuine,
X.
though.
He's genuine as a motherfucker.
I'll tell you how crazy X is. My dog is this big. X came over my crib and made my dog a pit bull. I promise you. My dog, I got a teacup Yorkie. This nigga DMX, it's on film. I promise you, it's on film. I got it. He's this big, and DMX came to my dog and was like, and I've never seen this in my life. My dog was like, I didn't even know he had those type of teeth. That's how ill X is. Okay, Nas or Jay-Z?
Queens, Nas.
Okay, all right, cool. I miss him.
Queens. No disrespect, Jay. Jay, to me, is probably one of the greatest living rappers right now, because I'll say this about Jay and Nas. Nas is an artist. Like, when Nas did the Esco shit and niggas started clowning him about the shit, he finally realized that I want to do a lot of art. A lot of times Nas don't give a fuck if he make a record, an album with a radio single on it.
Right.
He's going to make the music he wants to make.
Right.
Yeah, he's from Queens, so I'm going with him. But Jay is incredible. If Jay made a record right now, everybody'd be like, what? He jumped on what? What?
And you know what I like about both of them? All of their latest material sound like them now.
Yeah.
It don't sound like them then. And I mean that in a compliment, because
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I
absolutely.
love that.
When he did the 445 album?
444.
Right. Yeah, 444. I done gave him an extra minute on the shit.
Extra minute.
Yeah. When Jay did that, when Hov did that, I always told Jay, I always loved the more introspective Jay than any other Jay, because he's a lyricist, and I loved him. Like when he did the Pop Love Me, Raise Me, that shit, the introspective Dre. Jay-Z, that's the Jay-Z I love the most.
Right.
Yeah, they're updated versions of themselves.
Wu-Tang or NWA?
Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang.
That's right.
And I love NWA, but EP, 2 albums?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wu-Tang. And the reason why I say Wu-Tang is because of what spawned off of Wu-Tang and the success that everybody that spawned off of Wu-Tang had.
Well, if you do that, then
you could do that with NWA as well.
NWA has a legitimate fan.
Well, Easy was first, and then Dre, of course. Cube, of course.
It's a great argument.
It's a great argument.
Those are the two who do it, the Colombian and the Dominican over there. Those are the two who put these questions together.
You could potentially track the lineage to Kendrick from NWA.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
LL or Big Daddy Kane?
Shit.
Take a shot?
You saying both?
Nah, I can't. I gotta say L, man.
Okay,
I'm going L.
All right.
I love Kane, but I got longevity counts, right?
Yes.
That new album is still fire.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go L.
L's new album.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fire.
Ready?
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill or Missy Elliott?
Lauren.
Okay.
Nothing against Missy. Right. I love Missy. I love Missy too.
Right.
I'd have took Missy down, son. I love Missy. Yeah. I'd have took Missy down. I'll take her down, son. She know I love her. She know I love her. My wife know I love Missy Elliott. Son. Come on, son. Yeah, I'll take Missy down. Definitely love me some Missy. Missy beautiful, God.
Yes.
Paul, you sleeping, bro.
I like the big Missy too, son. I like the little chubby Missy. Yeah, I like the he high Missy. That's the one for me, son. The garbage bag Missy, son. That's the one for me, son. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh God, nigga, I love Missy. Missy, I love you, baby.
She's beautiful.
Missy is ad love. I love you, baby.
Redman or Method Man?
Drink.
Bro, let's go.
Fucking drink on that, bro.
Ready to drink. I was ready to drink.
To me, Red is one of the most underrated rappers ever to me.
Redman, you said?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, Red is one of the illest, man.
Yeah. He's one of the illest, bro.
Right.
And both of them together, they're kindred spirits, man.
Oh, absolutely. My nigga, one time, oh, God, you said stories?
Stories, let's go.
I'm in L.A., they playing the House of Blues. Remember the House of Blues there on Sunset, N.O.R.E?
Yep.
Remember that shit? Remember that?
Yeah.
EFN? Shit was right there. So the niggas called me. Yo, come hang out with us. We doing the House of Blues. They right across the street at the fucking hotel. I'm in the hotel with them. Why did I decide I'm gonna smoke weed with these niggas? And I don't know why I did that.
Don't tell me it was dust.
No, it wasn't dust. I ain't never been dusty. Now, I smoked weed with them niggas. And we go across the street. They send the Sprinter to get the niggas. The niggas like, fuck that Sprinter. House of Blues is right there.
Right.
We walking across the street. We just fucking walking out in traffic on Sunset. We don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm high as fuck. We get backstage. They get ready to go on. I said, I'm going to go in the audience and watch the show. I went home. I was so fucked up. I went home. Fucking leg was numb. I didn't know where I was at. I went to fuck home. Fuck Red Man and Method Man. And me and niggas always got this shit with us that we just snap on each other whenever we see each other. Right. It's not like a hello. It's not like a yo, what's good? How the kids? It's always look at this big nose, fucking pick your nose with boxing gloves ass nigga. That's to this day. That's how we are. So I can't choose between them two.
I respect that. Gangstar or Eric B and Rakim?
Eric B and Rakim.
Okay.
And only because Rakim is probably one of the most important MCs we have ever seen on the face of this earth. He's the God MC. He put words together. His lineage, if you go look at Rakim's lineage, Nas is on that tree.
Yeah.
Jay is on that tree.
Yeah.
Big is on that tree. Guru's on that tree.
Is Coogee Rap on that tree?
G-Rap is on that tree.
Okay.
Everything was aggressive before Rakim.
Pun is on that tree.
Pun is definitely on that
And remember,
tree.
we've had a lot of people from...
Nigga, you on the tree.
Yeah, I'm on
A lot of people from different parts of the country, from the West Coast, from the South, that you wouldn't have thought, and they would say Rakim.
Right.
They're part of that lineage as well.
Now, I love when we have people from the West Coast, and then they give us they top five, and top three of them.
Usually they
is
say
the real MCs from back then.
Of course.
Yeah, Rakim is dumb important. You know, Rakim said shit. Yeah, and then he said shit that made me say, what?
Right.
My name is Rakim Allah, and R.E stand for Raw, spin it around. It still comes out and it does.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? The 7 MCs in the line is one of the fucking, you know, one of the
7
greatest.
MCs.
Yeah. Take 7 more before I go for mine. Yeah. That's 21 MCs. 7 times 3 is 21. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And he was gangster without cursing.
Without cursing.
Absolutely.
And without saying gangster shit.
Just think about it. Like back then, people used to be like, yo, don't let your kids listen to rap because of the curses. It was never because of the content. People couldn't really understand metaphors. Right. So Rakim was probably the only people that kids was listening to and parents wasn't catching on that this was gangster.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. He's still one of my favorite dudes, man. Yeah. I remember I had this Gucci Link chain on, big stupid Gucci Link shit. Hollow as a motherfucker. I bought it off the app, right? Shit was huge. I'm supporting this shit. So I'm around Eric B, Rakim, their whole crew, Supreme, Magnetic, all of them.
Spanish Supreme.
Spanish Supreme.
Yeah.
So them niggas is the Puerto Rican Supreme Magnetic, right? And 50 Cent with them, the real 50 Cent. So the nigga tell me, Ed, you know I was gonna get you for that chain. I was like, what? What the fuck?
Who said that?
50 Cent.
50 Cent. Okay, wow.
Yeah, I was like, you know how I get down. I was about to get you for that chain. But Eric and Rod said, you know, that's my man, Ed Lover, leave him alone.
Wow.
I said, so Fifth, what the fuck do you think was gonna be the outcome of you robbing me? Like, you think you just gonna rob me? And I was gonna be okay with it? Like, what the fuck you talking about? But the nigga told me he was gonna rob me. Thank you, Eric B and Rakim, because I probably got robbed.
All right. The Locks or Run DMC?
Oh, come on, bro.
Take a shot? Right.
Yeah, come on.
Cheers.
Longevity plays a part of it.
Right.
The Locks have more longevity than Run and D, but they the most important motherfuckers that ever happened to me. Because if it wasn't for them agreeing to do that pilot, I would have never been on your MTV Raps.
Talk about Run DMC.
Run DMC, man. Hell yeah, man. Oh my God, super important to me. Super important to Queens, period.
Right.
You know, so, geez. The first ones on MTV, the first ones on Rolling Stone, they did Live Aid. Like, come on. They was doing stadiums. I remember I did a commercial with Run. It was when Beats first started their streaming service, before they sold it to Apple. And what a lot of people don't know, that's what Apple actually bought. Yeah. They bought the streaming service and took the headphones and gave Dre like $1 billion and Jimmy Iovine and all of them, right? But it was the streaming service because they had the infrastructure already, and Apple wanted the streaming service. So they bought that. So me and Run did a commercial together that actually aired during the Super Bowl. And I asked Run, I said, who was your stiffest competition when you was rhyming? He said, we did Peter Piper. And I said, we got one. And he said, I got it from Fairy Tale Lover from UTFO, the song Fairy Tale Lover. And I said, D, we need to make a song like that. So we started writing Peter Piper Pick Peppers and Run Rock Rhymes. And he said, I thought we had him. And he said, that nigga LL came out with I Need Love. He was like, this motherfucker right here. And then I asked him another question. I said, KRS-One dissed y'all subliminally.
Why?
Teachers wear crowns. The teachers stay intelligent. Talking silly rhymes on the mic is still irrelevant, especially when you're not college material. That was a diss to Run DMC. Kings wear crowns. I'm the king of rock. But teachers stay intelligent. Right. So I asked Run, why didn't y'all say something about it? Run said, I was doing stadiums and he was doing clubs. If I would acknowledged him, I've been pulling him up to my level. I said, okay, that makes sense. And then he said, and the nigga was nice. He said, me and D ain't want to fuck with that nigga. That nigga was nice.
Podcast or radio?
Podcast. And I'm on the radio and I'm saying that. And I have my own podcast. Come on.
You want to drink to it anyway?
Podcast. And I'm going to tell you why. Radio has to stop operating like it's 1993 or 83 or 87. They need to go to the FCC and say, after a certain time, we need to be able to say what the fuck we want to say.
Right.
Because that's the reason why people come to podcasts.
Right.
Because you can say whatever you want to say. You can be as raw as you want to be. You can be as opinionated as you want to be. You can be who you want to be. That's why they're trying, these companies that have radio stations are investing in podcasts.
Right.
Because podcast is raw. As you see, television changed. They get, you get the shit raw. You get, you get the House of the Dragons and crazy shit like that. You get Dexter. You get the shit that Deion Cole got. The Average Joe and shows like that. It ain't the Cosbys no more.
Right.
And radio's still dealing with it in that manner.
Right.
And they don't want to make stars no more. Radio used to make stars. They made Flex a star. They made me and Dre and Lisa stars. They made Angie a star. They made the Breakfast Club stars. They don't want to be invested in that because they don't want to pay no fucking body. So podcasting all day, bro.
It's funny the way you say the uncensored part because that's why pirate radio, at least down south, it was so big.
That's right.
It was radio, but it was uncensored, doing whatever we wanted to do.
Okay, hold on.
Glad I ate.
Luke or Akinelli?
Oof.
Ak is from Queens, but I'm going to say Luke. I'm going to say Luke because Luke was the first dude that I saw that had his own pressing plants, his own trucks, his own everything. He was Motown before Motown. And Luke gave us Trick Daddy. He gave us Pitbull. He gave us 2 Live Crew,
Poison Clan.
Brother Marquis, Poison Clan, all that. Luke is, like, to me, one of the most important label owners before anybody else. Luke had no middleman. It wasn't no Arista above him.
Right.
There was no Sony above him. There was no Interscope above him. Everybody else had a boutique label. Luke had his own real fucking record label. I used to watch them niggas press his records up in the warehouse, sleeve them, wrap them, and put them shits in the truck and go out across the country and on the Luke Skywalker records before they got them for the Skywalker shit. And take that shit all over the place. Plus, Luke's fought for our rights to say what the fuck we wanted to say on the record.
The parental
without
advisory.
the parental advisory sticker. So Luke, absolutely.
Yeah,
we just had Luke on here. That's
big up Luke.
He talked about how
no disrespect Akinelli. I fucking love Ak.
Luke talked about he took advantage of all the Caribbean and all the pressing plans being here for the Caribbean and for a lot of Americans. He took advantage of it.
Ak was L too. Come on, not be.
Akinelli's a legend, man.
Remember that shit?
Hell yeah.
That separates me from the petty.
Oh yeah, big up to Ak.
And Luke and Ak played in the same playground because I came down here and KODs and all that shit. So
okay,
absolutely. I remember getting to the airport. We come down here to do the Luke, shoot a week worth of your MTV Raps with Luke. We come to the airport and it's a limo for Ed Lover, a limo for Dr. Dre, a limo for T Money, a limo for Ted Demi. We got 4 different limos.
So I'm talking.
I get in the limo and there's 2 naked girls in the back of the limo. I get out the limo, pulling my pants up, and she getting out the limo. Both of them say, "Oh no, Luke say we with you for the night." God bless you, Luke. Thank you very much, bro. God bless Luke. Know how to sell a fucking record. Like move something 9 times in a row after that shit.
He was moving something.
Oh, me so horny. I was moving something in that limo. My wife's gonna kill me. Baby, I'm keeping it real. She okay.
Mobb Deep or MOP?
Mobb.
Okay.
I love MOP too. Billy and Fame, 2 of my favorite dudes to be around.
MOP's L.
Because they just such great dudes, and it's wonderful to see MOP's growth, right?
Yes.
Because like they grown men now.
Yeah, they super grown.
They got families.
Yep.
It's great.
They
used to be,
healthier.
they used to be scared of them
diets.
niggas, right? Like the niggas was scary. The MOP was scary niggas, son.
Yep.
But Mob, because Havoc is so ill, and rest in peace,
Rest in
Prodigy,
peace,
and Lifetime in between the papers lines. I'm the Quiet Storm nigga who fight rounds. PA, you heard of him? Yeah. Mob Deep, bro.
Salt and Pepper or JJ Fad?
Salt and Pepper all day. That's not even close.
Yeah, I know.
I love JJ Fad too, but y'all don't have the history, the amount of hits, and all that shit that Salt and Pepper had.
Yes.
Yeah, Ted did the Push It video.
Push It.
Wow.
Yeah, and Get Up. I was at that video.
Spinderella said Push It.
Push It?
At Get Up.
Oh, yeah?
Everybody get up.
Yeah.
My nigga, ask Trench. Did Trench tell you I introduced him to Pepper?
Did he tell us that?
Nigga, I had a crush on Pepper. I sent Pepper a teddy bear, flowers, all kind of shit. Yeah, she didn't like me. I'm good with that. She liked Trench. So we was at spring break. And she was like, what's up with Trench? And I was like, well, what's up with me? He's like, fuck Trench. But she liked Trench. And I was like, yo, Trench, Pep want to holler at you. Boom. And then Pepper turned around, introduced me to my first wife. Wow. And me and Trench laugh all the time because none of this shit worked out. So there it is. But we got beautiful kids out of both of them. We got beautiful kids out of them.
That was hard. I wasn't ready for that explanation.
Slick Rick or Andre 3000?
Goddamn drinking. I'm drinking. Yeah. Because I got to take in longevity. I'm drinking.
3,000.
I ain't doing
But goddamn 3000 is one of the illest. But Slick Rick has been sampled probably as a rap artist more than anybody else. Like his voice.
He almost like a James Brown of rap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that Great Adventures of Slick Rick is such a fucking the moment I feared.
He's still doing it. Crazy.
My favorite Slick Rick shit is the pussy started yawning. He grabbed his clothes. He wanted to leave this place, but first he wanted to see the vagina face to face. He opened it up with his bare two thumbs. He saw crabs with spears and Indian drums going, hey. Nobody can do them shit like that. And everybody that does double rhymes, everybody that eat from Snoop to Give Me the Loot by Biggie that do two different people is because of Slick Rick. And he gave us Dana Dane, the Kango crew. So I'm going to give Slick his props always, but 3000 had a longer longevity.
Wait, time out. I thought Slick Rick and Dana Dane used to battle each other.
They were in the same crew called the Kango crew.
But wait a minute.
They were in the same crew.
Dana Dane?
They were a crew called the Kango crew. Vance Wright, Slick Rick, Dana Dane.
I always thought they had beef.
No.
Wow.
No, them niggas wore ballies and all them shit. The fly ballies and the fly green socks.
Wow.
But you picked Andre.
I have to pick Andre.
He did.
Just because of longevity.
I thought.
Did I do the shot? I'm so drunk.
We took a shot. He didn't
I'm drunk. Don't mind me. I'm drunk.
No, I want to make sure we accurate. So
okay, so I took the shot. I'm saying both.
Okay.
All right. The symphony or headbanger?
Symphony.
Okay.
You said that quick.
Yeah, I like that.
Symphony.
The headbangers are pretty important too, though.
Very important. But
the symphony.
No, absolutely, because there's no.
Now, if you just said scenario, ooh, but. I'm gonna take the symphony. Just because Kane said put a quarter in your ass.
He played yourself.
That shit was crazy.
And it's one of the first posse cuts like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Fat Man Scoop or Biz Markie?
Rest in peace to both.
Rest in peace to both of them. Take a shot.
Yeah,
I will never disrespect either one of them.
Yeah.
Biz was a friend. Scoop was a friend. Scoop, I put Scoop on the radio.
Wow.
People don't know that.
Wow.
Via not directly saying hire Scoop, but Scoop worked for Tommy Boy.
Wow.
And he would come around with the big bottle of Scope.
That's right.
All the time. And he would try to listen to this record. And I say, brother, why do you have this? Why you got this? I just call him Big Scope. And he was like, brother, you gotta be fresh.
Yeah, fresh. Yeah.
You can't be taught when you're talking to these program directors, brother. Right on, brother. Solid gold. He used to say that.
True.
So we took and said, yo, go do a drop to say, listen, Ed, Dre, and Lisa on the radio, this Fat Man Scoop. Right on, brother. Solid gold. And we started playing that. And Steve Smith, rest in peace, was like, who is that guy? And I was like, that's the guy from Tommy Boy.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, and I feel terrible because we had communications for him to come on, and it's like a lot of people, and just never ends up happening.
Granddaddy at You is my biggest thing, like that. I wanted to make happen.
You didn't get Granddaddy.
You know, that's my favorite rapper of all time.
I heard you say that a few times.
I love Granddaddy.
Brother Granddaddy You. That shit was hard right there.
Only built for Cuban links or Reasonable Doubt?
Shit. Drinking.
Yeah, okay.
Drinking. I can't do that. I can't do that.
And is that both their first
solo album?
Yeah, solo albums.
And Jay was right. We lamed down on Reasonable Doubt.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I always say this on this show. I always say Reasonable Doubt went over my head because I think I was broke at that time. Like maybe that for me, like not for you, but for me, because he was saying shit.
I wasn't broke, but I still wasn't doing the shit he was
I wasn't
doing.
relating to certain shit he was. And then years later, I was like,
I get it now. 22 twos and what is it? 222s? What is that?
No, what he said? He said, "What's the difference between a 4.0 and a 4.6?" He said, 30 to 40 grand.
Oh my God,
sucker beater. And I was like, "Damn, I didn't know there was a difference."
Out the gate was wild. In my lifetime was like, what the fuck? Nobody living like this.
Yeah.
Nah, Jay was ill, man.
Yeah.
When Jay say we don't drive X5s, we get them to baby mothers. I was like, God damn, nigga, X5. Calm down, Jay. You killing niggas out here in the streets. Jay made niggas take from their Range Rover, take the 4.0 plaque off the back of the Range Rover. Because the 4.6 costs about $40,000 more. He made niggas actually get a 4. If you had a 4.0, you took that shit off. Jay's influence on pop culture is unmatched.
Then he made you wear throwbacks, then he made you take off throwbacks.
He made you wear the throwback and then you took the shit off. I don't wear throwbacks. I'm 30 plus. Put on a fresh pair of jeans. Nigga, button up. Niggas were buttoning up. We was all buttoning up. Fuck Jay-Z, son. I'm like, nah, fuck Jay-Z. Love Hov, man. Hov, man, that nigga's social impact is ridiculous. Yeah.
Hey, stay in the Dominican section.
Nigga, hey, look,
He's speaking to our Latin market.
Yo, we did Powerhouse. We did Powerhouse one time, right? So the Bentley dealership, I mean the Mercedes dealership in Manhattan let me hold a Maybach for the night. So I come to the Powerhouse and I park my Maybach downstairs next to Jay-Z's Maybach. So my shit right there.
Right.
So after the show, Jay go, yo, whose Maybach is that right there? I say, yeah, that's me, ho. He said, oh, Eddie Mac, I see what you're doing. Yo, let's go to 4040 Club. So me and this nigga get in Maybach to Maybach. I got me and my man D, my assistant, we rolling. Jay and Beyonce in the other joint. We rolling, we going to 4040 Club. Traffic is crazy going through the Lincoln Tunnel. Jay roll the window down. He waving at people. Nigga, I roll the window down. It was like, fuck me.
You couldn't move traffic.
But I had to tell a nigga at the night, we want you to know that's not my Maybach. It's a loaner because the next time you see me, I'm in a Honda Accord. You know? Yeah, nigga, I was in the Maybach that night. I fronted that. That nigga said, Eddie Mac, nice. But, I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. I can't do that. I can't do that. You ain't gonna see this shit tomorrow when you see me.
As many of y'all know, Drink Champs wants to give flowers while people are here to receive them. Giving flowers and celebrating our legends while they can still smell them. We have partnered with What the Flower to create this movement where everyone can give flowers to the legends in their lives. You can now order a custom flower box for the someone you want to show appreciation to by visiting www.wtflowers.com and place your orders now.
That shit hard as fuck.
Biggie or Big L?
Biggie. L's life was cut too short.
Yeah. I think
and so
Big L
was
would have been
Biggie's.
amazing, man.
He would have been fucking amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna take nothing away from Big L.
If he would have signed the Rockefeller, Big L, if he would have signed the Rockefeller.
Oh my God, that whole, what was the Children of the Corn?
Yeah.
All them, Cam, him, Mace, Bloodshed, God rest his soul, and Big L. Them niggas was lyrical right there, bro.
Yeah. Shit, they still lyrical. I watched it. It is what it is. What it is. Them niggas both.
Oh, they still go in.
Cam and Mace, they still
they
go
killed
in.
Cam and murder Mace.
I'm still waiting for you to go in one day too.
I ain't gonna lie, they inspired me.
You should go in. You're gonna have to go in.
I can't do it on Drink Champs because then I look like I'm.
Nah, fuck it, do it.
Say it. Say it, y'all niggas.
Well, Champ first. They started rhyming first.
Right. Say it, y'all niggas.
It's like he was
And I would say it. Y'all niggas inspired me. Check this out, though. Yeah, them niggas right there, man. Yeah, Big L.
Okay,
he was
80s or 90s hip hop?
90s.
Okay. Queens or Brooklyn?
Queens all day.
I knew that.
I was born in Brooklyn, but it's going to be Queens all day.
Who's the Man or Juice?
Come on, who you guys are?
Juice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was gonna say it.
Juice.
Why?
It had a bigger impact than Who's the Man did. Who's the Man was dope, but Juice was better.
I didn't think that.
Do you think how people say that they think that?
Oh, you ain't got to see a shot yet.
Drinking the wrong shit. Y'all saw that?
Yeah,
You think that Pac playing Bishop, really people think he took on the form of Bishop?
He was already that way.
Right.
That's when them young niggas that's 17 and that's what they think. No, that was already Pac.
He was already on that.
Pac was Pac.
Right.
He was always going to be Pac.
Wow.
It was going to be no different. No, Juice was absolutely the catalyst that blew him.
They just showed how talented he was.
Absolutely.
Right. Fat Boys or the Beastie Boys?
I'm drinking. I'm drinking. And the only reason why I'm drinking is because Charlie used to manage the Fat Boys, and they had an impact. They had a huge impact.
I think they don't get enough credit.
They don't get enough credit.
Nah.
People forget about them. People forget Heavy, and I don't know why they do that.
Of
And it
course,
was
we
Fat
talked
Boys,
about that recently.
Heavy. Then Biggie Pun.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Hev made it cool to be a big nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought Fat Boys was first.
But Fat Boys are more novelty later on.
And they were, not to say it like that because I love the Fat Boys, but they wasn't fly. They was Fat Boys.
They was Fat
that were
Boys.
cool.
All you can
Cool.
eat.
They were cool.
But we
Fat,
can't
fat
forget
Boys.
how
Heavy
they
was cool.
entered the-
Hev was cool.
I'm rough
Hev was
and
fly.
tough with all that stuff. I make you dance and prance till you huff and puff. There's
he was
just no
smooth.
way
He
you
was
can
smooth.
get
He was
enough of me, yo, mister. Big stuff. Niggas like, I'm big, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit is cool. And Hev was fly as fuck,
Yeah,
too.
big and tall sales went through the roof. after that.
Yeah, absolutely. Rochester, big and tall.
Rochester, big and tall, yeah.
But what Fat Boys did, I think, also for hip hop, is also entered the Hollywood space with Disorderlies.
Yes, they did.
and all that stuff.
Yeah, they did.
Like, and they
With
shattered
Disorderlies,
image things.
They
you know?
shattered that, and then after that came Kid and Play shit.
Yep.
And then right
House
after
Party,
that came Who's the Man. They
Yep.
opened the door for us.
Yeah,
in
man.
The
So
movie.
that's why I think they're underrated and they deserve more props.
Analog or digital?
Analog.
Thank you.
Analog, because digital is any and everybody. Analog, you had to be good. Like
love
with
that.
analog, you had to
I love that.
spend $300 on a 2-inch tape.
Yep.
And you couldn't
Yep.
fuck this shit up.
And
You
it wasn't
couldn't do
easy
it
to
in your
get in the studio
basement.
to start with.
Right, you couldn't do it in your basement.
Right.
You couldn't get in the studio. Studio 150, 200, 350 an hour.
You couldn't afford to fuck it up.
Yeah, unless you was at the shit in Queens or maybe D&D early, you couldn't afford no fucking studio time.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, analog, definitely. That's why the sale of vinyl has gone through the roof. Because analog is just better. It was better because you went to the store to get the record.
Right.
You went to the store. I remember when Get Rich or Die Trying came out, and Chris was my next door neighbor. He didn't even have a copy for me. And I was running around the record stores trying to find Kane's Long Live the Kane. Trying to find that record so I can have the hard copy. I mean, y'all had
Look at
my
the
man
producer.
Buju. Y'all had
Look,
Buju, right?
yeah.
Remember what Buju said about owning your music?
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
my
but he was also
fucking-
throwing around my record. I said, you breaking my music.
Right, you breaking my...
That was his record.
Oh, it was your record, yeah.
He was
Yeah, and I remember the stuff you gave me on wax. I still have it.
Right.
That shit means something to me.
Right.
So like Buju said, if I don't pay my phone bill, I lose my music.
Yeah.
I own it. It's a different thing. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go analog on it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
KRS One or Cool G Rap?
I'm drinking.
Okay, yeah.
I'm drinking.
That-
Only because G-Rap is from Queens.
We drinking Vaughn.
Eh?
And
we drinking
Chris,
Vaughn.
Chris is one of the illest niggas that ever lived.
Oh, man.
I can't choose
Mama,
that.
why
Road
did
to the
it?
riches
I ain't
is
gonna
my
lie.
shit.
I feel like I'm cheating because as we go on, the shots get smoother. They do not get harsher. They get smoother.
They be getting really
This is
smooth.
some
Believe it or
real-
not, that's an illusion.
No. Not with Pappy. Not with Pappy.
Now with this patty. This patty is delicious.
Yes, it's delicious. Red Alert or Kick Capri?
Drinking.
Okay.
Cheers to those.
Drinking.
We drinking
Cheers
wine.
to them two legends.
Yeah.
I'm drinking.
We drinking
Pharrell or Ye?
Woo! Drinking.
Damn.
Now I feel like he just want to drink.
going
I'm in
back to
though.
back.
I'm in.
Drinking.
He ain't telling us no stories. Any stories?
Yeah, Pharrell, yeah. What?
Yay, me and my man Tom, big up to my man Tom, one of my best friends. One of the first ones to ever do parties at Mars 2112.
Yeah.
We did a Latrell's Freewell Welcome to New York party.
Can I stop you for 1 second?
Yeah.
Let me just describe what he just described to you. Now, Mars 2112 is at what year? Can you tell us what year? because I wanted to tell you.
And where's this place?
This is in New York City. This
In
is,
New York.
What part
I
of New
believe
York?
it's Times
In
Square, right?
Manhattan?
Midtown, right? I could not get in this club at all. So this is the reason why I wanted to know what year this is.
It was a welcome to New York. Latrell Sprewell just signed to the New York Knicks.
Can you figure out?
So, Paul, on the sports tip, what year would that be?
Two more. That's it.
Latrell Sprewell signing to the New York Knicks.
98, 99.
What is this?
And outside the club was a young man by the name of Kanye West that couldn't get in the party. And he introduced himself to me. He said, my name is Kanye West. I'm a producer. I produce for Rockefeller. I'm over here, and what do I need to pay to get in the party? And I said, nah, man, you just come on in. You down with Hov in it?
Right.
Yeah, come on in. Yeah. And Pharrell, Pharrell is the motherfucker that wrote All I Want to Do Is Zoom.
Yeah, man. That's a classic.
That's classic right there.
Yeah.
Because, Teddy threw the talent show and they gave the niggas a deal.
Right.
And them niggas was producing. Teddy was taking the credit. You know the story.
Even though there's the beef between Tribe and them, but
yeah, that was crazy.
that was crazy.
Yeah, but I can't choose between them.
Okay. The Clips or Dog Pound?
Clips.
Okay.
Pusha T is one of my favorite MCs, bro.
Okay.
And with him and Malice together, my nigga, the shit them niggas was saying, the shit they were saying was real. Like drug dealers, real drug dealers knew that they was telling the truth.
Right.
It wasn't like making up shit. Like he was telling them.
Nah, you could tell.
Hey, these niggas was moving weight. Like he was like,
it was like a blueprint to I could do this too right now.
Two little black niggas from Virginia moving weight like that. Like, nah, they was real.
And really quick, Dog Pound new album is dope, and I'm looking forward to the new Clips album. That
I heard about the Clips album. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
I like when niggas don't stop making records.
Right.
They should.
That's the Sonic got a new album out. I love the shit. I just like when niggas just don't stop. Like, you don't outgrow hip hop.
And art in general, like the other art forms
They don't stop.
And
Dolly Parton still got records coming out. Fucking, why we gotta stop?
One is going to church and one is still drug dealing, but they both wearing little.
And you know what? That's balance. That's balance.
But Malice is back. Malice is performing again with his brother.
Yeah, but he ain't drinking.
Man.
He on that shit. He ain't drinking.
He gonna sit here.
I feel like he's gonna be on that Rakim shit. Like it's gonna be hardcore.
He praising the Lord. I respect that.
He ain't gonna say no crazy shit.
But he out in the clubs again. I respect that too.
Who Malice is?
Yeah.
Oh, son, God bless you, man.
Yeah.
Fucking with you.
At least in the Louis Vuitton clubs, I seen him in there. Brand Nubian or Tribe Called Quest?
Tribe. And it's nothing against I got a personal relationship with Lord Jamal. That's my man. My wife and his wife are really good friends. That's my man. But Tribe, bro.
Right.
Low in Theory, Midnight Marauders, Tribe, bro. Tribe was the layman's De La Soul. Tribe was more relatable. Because De La Soul, their rhyme patterns were so fucking incredible.
Right.
But a lot of times it's like, what is these niggas talking about?
And De La came technically first, right?
Yeah.
I just
remember because he said, I look at Q-Tip and he say black and black, mirror, mirror. Yeah, but besides that, a lot of this shit, you'd be like, what is they talking about?
It was eclectic.
Potholes in My Lawn.
Eclectic.
It's one of my favorite records. Yeah. And I kind of still don't know what they talking about.
Fam.
You know what it is? That we're all just getting De La now. Like, De La deserves all the props. Unfortunately, that we lost
Trugoy died. Yeah.
But we just, it's like they deserve everything.
But they was where everybody be talking about relationship goals.
Right.
Locks, De La.
De La Soul. Right. Yeah.
That's relationship goals.
Right.
They could do whatever they and none of them niggas ever made a solo record.
Right.
Paz and Dove never went solo. They did all this shit together. They could have easy. Yeah. You know, the way the Locks respect each other to do their solo shit, but they still a Locks no matter what.
Oh, okay.
They respect their group more than
they respect that shit. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but Jada and Styles getting that solo money, and Chic.
Absolutely.
They getting that solo money.
Motherfucking Jada is getting ready to come to Cobb County, Georgia, Cobb Energy Center coming up, I think in December, with a symphony orchestra. I'm going to be there with a
He'll be there too.
Shout out to Jada.
Now that's Jada by itself or the whole tour?
Of course, the Locks will be there.
Oh, the Locks, okay.
It's billed as Jadakiss. Like Jadakiss, I was in Panama with Jadakiss, man, doing some shit with him for somebody didn't think.
Not Panama, Florida, Panama, Latin America.
Panama. And I got to hang out with Jada. And my nigga, some of the shit he was telling me, like, yo, I got tired of giving Puff my shit, nigga. Like a lot of niggas didn't know until the beef, until the
Rough Rider
Dipset shit.
Oh.
People didn't know that nigga wrote So What You Want to Do.
Oh yeah.
Only you're a DJ. A lot of the regular niggas ain't know that he wrote that shit. They ain't know that.
That's real.
Well, they got out of Dodge.
The Rock or Rough Riders?
Rock.
Okay.
Rock. Jay-Z is too important. X is too, because X was like, what, the only nigga that had two number one albums in the same year?
Same year.
But he put out mad albums in one
Diamond,
year.
Or
Yeah.
This is the last question for Quick Time Slime, then you get back to the interview. Loyalty or respect?
Respect.
Okay, why?
Because loyalty wanes depending on what you're giving.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep giving, motherfuckers gonna be loyal to you. But respect lasts a whole lot longer.
Right.
Like me, I have been respected for such a long time that I would rather have respect than fake loyalty. Loyalty sometimes comes at a cost. Respect pretty much doesn't come at a cost. So I would rather be respected.
Okay, let's make some noise for that. Now, is it true you and Miss Jones had a beef at one point?
Yeah, because she was with Star and Buck Wild and them in the morning talking reckless about me. And I'm the one to put it on the radio, but it's all water under the bridge.
But tell us what happened. Like, I mean, especially if it's water under the bridge and it's all done. So what happened? You put Miss Jones.
Jones came because she had the Where I Want to Be joint out. And she came.
The record.
Yeah, and I liked her. And I thought she was dope. And I told Steve about her because she was up there a lot. And
Steve Smith.
Steve Smith. And then she got with them and there was some words said, you know, about us when we was at Power and they was still at Hot 97 and, you know, doing the radio beef.
They took on a beef for Hot 97.
They was for Hot 97. Me and Dre had came back from LA and we was on Power.
Right.
There's some foul shit said. And I was like, remember I got on the phone. I was like, Jonesy, we don't own these stations. What the fuck are we talking about right now?
But you know what's crazy? I remember at one point I could go to South Carolina and they could hear me in North Carolina.
Syndication?
Like, yeah, they had no beef. Immediately, when New York opened up another station,
beef.
From the beginning.
From the gate.
It was like Bloods and Crips. Like I mean, let me not say that because
I had beef with Flex.
Yeah, you had beef with Flex.
Yeah.
Because you went to Power?
Because I was at Power.
Okay, so describe us this situation because outsiders looking in, you guys to us, and
nigga, I had beef with Murder Inc., nigga.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How?
I had beef with Murder Inc. Nah, I had beef with Murder Inc. because one of the dudes that they had signed to their label had got shot and killed in O'Connell Park. A young dude, I can't remember his name, God rest his soul.
Right.
And I said something, and I said, it's no disrespect to Death Row or Murder Inc., but there's a certain aura that's going to happen when you name your company something like that. I said, that's why Def Jam was DEF Jam. And I said, no disrespect. They went on Star and Buck Wild, trashing me, wilding on me. Ed Soft.
Murder Inc.?
Murder Inc. Ruling fucking Earth.
Wow.
And I called my sister. My sister was the receptionist at Def Jam.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Sonya Knuckles, my sister. And I told my sister, I said, you tell Irv I'm coming up there to see him.
Right.
She said, don't come up here, Preem up here all the time. Right. Preem's with them. And I said, okay, now it makes sense.
Right.
Why y'all niggas talking super hard now?
Okay.
But it's all water under the bridge because Ron Gutter, who is Ja Rule's best friend, is my niece's father. See how this shit work out?
Right.
Ron Gutter and my sister got a kid together.
Yeah, that's my nigga.
Got a kid together. So and I just did the Lisa Cole Jam movie, and Ron Gutter's the producer on it. So it's all water under the bridge, man. Words get exchanged, but they really don't mean nothing.
But still, I know it's water under the bridge, but I want people to understand how crucial it was for New York radio because I could give my part of it, right? I had a record called Grimy. Grimy was #1. It was a shootout in front of Hot 97. I got banned in front of everything. I wasn't there.
You weren't even there, right?
I wasn't there.
They just did that on TV One. You know that, right?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, they just did the whole Little Kim shit about that. Yeah, they said you wasn't there.
I was not there. Yeah, they said I wasn't there finally.
They said
you were there.
But then this time they actually said you wasn't
like, yo, you good? He's like, I'm not one of them.
Swerve Films did it, and I was kind of pissed because I was like, why y'all ain't talk to a few more niggas that were actually around at that time?
Yeah, because I wasn't there.
But he wasn't there.
But what I'm saying is, so that shit happened. I got banned from every radio station, even radio stations that didn't like MS broadcast at the time. Well, that's what it was, right? MS,
it was MS, yeah.
It wasn't Clear Channel, right?
No, it wasn't
MS
Clear
broadcast. Still took their side. And Russell Simmons, who you bigged up earlier, Russell Simmons personally went to, what's her name? Tracy Clarity or Tracy Clarity?
Tracy Clarity. Yeah.
Tracy Clarity, and said you can't spank somebody for a person that wasn't there. Like, you know, you can't.
Right, they can't fault you.
You can't fault me. I became back number one because Grimy was number one in the whole country. But when Hot 97 pulled my record and was broadcast, it set a thing. But then Power 105 came like a couple of weeks later. I remember Mike Kaiser saying to me, it's my boy Mike Kaiser.
Shout out Mike Kaiser.
Yeah, there's 2 episodes in a row I'm talking about it. But everyone was saying, we flipped the switch. I was the only artist that technically wasn't allowed to say. I flipped the switch because they
was like, just got back good with Hot 97.
So if you listen to all the early drops, I have all the early drops, so all Power 105. Every single person that Def Jam, Def Jam was enforcing this label was like, yo, we're not only gonna have, Hot, we're gonna have this label. And by the way, I'm gonna be honest, when Power 105 first came out, people didn't think it was gonna work.
Right, you gotta
put it
in
It was the underground. It was the
anti-Hot 97.
It was the anti-Hot 97. It's like how the Nets.
Me and Flex got into a beef.
Right, yeah.
Because I was on Power and Flex was on Hot. He had gotten into some shit with Steph Lover.
Y'all was okay, Steph Lover, okay. But y'all was friends before you and Flex.
Yeah, absolutely. We friends now.
Right. So what was the Steph Lover shit he had?
Him and Steph got into something. Steph was with us in Power.
Okay.
And they got into something about her being around there, something. Her and Flex had words, something. And I was just on the radio like, yo, man, you can't get on a girl like that.
Right.
Then he went on his show at 7 o'clock, wilding on me. And then I just came back like, dog, like, let's meet at 42nd Street. Times Square, just me and you. I'm like, I will fucking punch you in your face. Like, I don't give a fuck. And then we got on the phone and was like, yo, we don't own these stations. Like, we fighting over some shit that we don't own. Like, this shit is stupid. It's retarded. And Flex has championed the shit out of me ever since I've been back on 94.7 The Block. He has championed the shit out of me.
And 94.7, that is under MS, correct?
No, that's a whole different, that's Odyssey.
Oh, Odyssey.
That's Odyssey. Different company. It's a whole different company. But Flex, it happens like that sometime, man.
Who's on Odyssey right now? On that station, Cypher Sounds is on there.
Cypher's there.
Miss Jones is on there.
Jonesy's in the morning.
Okay.
Scratch. Okay. Shelly Way, me, DJ Big Ben, and we just lost Mr. C.
Mr. C, yeah, God bless.
And Fat Man Scoop had just started.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and we lost Scoop.
I never understood why these radio stations would beef like it was some street shit.
It was territorial. It was never going to amount to anything.
But some of the talk was crazy.
Talk was ridiculous.
It should have been some shit.
Niggas threatened me, and I threatened niggas right back.
Motherfuckers exposing each other. They doing crazy shit to each other.
We wasn't going to get that far.
Right.
I don't play with my family.
And it was clearly, at one point, like, if you give your record to Power 105, stay there. Like, at one point.
I get that part.
And it was like,
it was a grimy talk I don't get.
If you give your record to Flex, Clue ain't taking your shit at one point. Like, and it was just like, damn. Like, you really had to draw a line. It was really like some gang shit.
Yeah,
it was.
You really had to go one over the other one.
Corporate gang shit, yeah.
You know, one of the first times I interviewed N.O.R.E. as a solo artist, he came to the station, and the first thing I asked him is, do the Neptunes really got a Cocker Spaniel? Yes, I do. Because I thought it was an ill line. Run laps around the English Channel. Neptunes got a Cocker Spaniel. I was like, dude, these niggas had a Cocker Spaniel in the studio.
It was crazy.
He's like, nah, they ain't got a dog. I was like, why the fuck you say some shit like that?
No, because back then we were relating guns to dogs. So we were saying Rottweilers. And so if you listen to the lyric, I said Neptunes, I got a Cocker Spaniel, meaning like I got the little deuce. But
do you realize that you were kind of like an influential, your rhyme pattern kind of influenced Ghostface?
Nah, not Ghostface.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Ghostface?
Because he'll say any fucking thing.
Let's take a shot for that.
Let's take a shot for that. N.O.R.E. was one of the first niggas that would say shit that don't make no sense at all.
So how did you equate that?
Am I like, go say off the wall shit. Banana colored velvet ropes. And be like, what the fuck is that? Like, what are you talking? N.O.R.E. was that nigga.
Cheesecake double fat.
Right. N.O.R.E. was that nigga. The Cocker Spaniel shit, all kind. I rock an Umberto. What the fuck is an Umberto? Like a Mexican.
He would say Spanish words that weren't even Spanish.
And it didn't even make sense.
And I was like, yo, he's trying.
That's what I'm saying.
He's my Latino brother.
Yeah, he was trying it. Yeah.
Nobody would correct me in the studio.
I would always listen to it like, what the fuck is N.O.R.E talking about? But I got it. So then when I heard Ghost, I was like, that's a lot of N.O.R.E right there. N.O.R.E said ridiculous shit on records, son.
But it was fly, man.
And Ghost shit is fly.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Ghost records is the holla, holla, holla. The nigga rhyme with the nigga still singing on the record. The nigga's like, many lines have come to you, and this nigga's rhyming. I'm like, yo.
He's not even waiting for shit.
He didn't give a fuck.
Like,
all he did was come back in. All I know is holla, holla. I was like, yo, this nigga's hell.
That's hip hop for your ass.
I put it together, nigga. I put that together. I said, that's a lot of Noriega right there.
So, roll call. Did you get? Y'all got that from the Baker Boys?
Yes, we did, and I asked permission.
Yo, shout out to the Baker Boys.
Shout out to the Baker
Another
Boys
crew
all
that
day.
I think that they don't
Steve
get
Smith
enough props.
wanted to jack the shit straight up.
He just told y'all to. This is what you're
He
gonna
said,
do.
this is what the Baker Boys is doing. Listen to this. Y'all should do this. I said, I'm not doing it until I talk to them.
Now the Baker Boys is in
LA,
West
San
Coast,
Francisco
LA,
at the time.
LA.
Wasn't they in San Francisco or that?
But at the time, they was in LA.
No,
Okay,
they're in
good.
LA. I went to LA for summer of 92, 93, and I heard them doing that.
They was
Right.
doing the roll call.
Right.
So Steve gave it to us.
Right.
Tape, listen to this.
Right.
This will work in New York.
Right.
I said, I'm not a biter, nigga.
Right.
It was against the law.
Right. Right.
Especially back then.
Right.
for
I
sure.
said, let me call them, get them on the
Wow,
phone.
that's honorable, man.
But let me ask. And they was like, yeah, y'all go ahead and do it if you want to. I was like, okay, let me put a little spin on it.
Right.
And the shit took off like crazy.
Shout out
I still got people that walk up to me and like, yo, I was on the roll call. I was like 15. Like, that shit was crazy.
Shout out to Nick V and Eric V.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to them, man. For
Shout out to them. Give me some noise.
They legends. They legends, man.
Yeah, man.
They legends.
Now you used to play the trumpet.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is a trumpet? That shit? Yeah.
That's a trombone.
No, this
He said,
That's a
Oh,
trombone.
this joint.
No, that's a clarinet. Three.
No, it got this
Three.
shit.
Only three. Only
Nigga
three.
corrected me wrong. Yo, how you correct me twice wrong? He corrected me.
I was in the right place.
Right. Wrong instrument, though. Yeah, I played the trumpet for a long time. I was in a funk band, my nigga.
Right.
I
You got a band now.
Yeah, Ed Lover presents a live mixtape band, but then I was playing the instrument. Then I got pictures of me in pink spandex,
Whoa.
funk shit, high boots, Rick James shit, Confunction, Ohio Players. Like that was my
You was on
shit.
some Guns N' Roses shit.
Yeah, I was on some Rick James shit though.
Dude.
Like for real. Like I'm still real cool friends with all of them, and that's with Ed Lover and the live mixtape band is just full circle for me, 360 degrees. I got two fantastic singers, Carrie Epps and my man Sherwood. I got a full band. I got
live
a
band.
DJ,
That's dope.
and I just do all the rhymes. I do all the rhymes. I do Jay. I do fucking Mom playing tricks on me. Bundy.
Because you're doing covers.
Yeah, we do covers.
That's dope. That's
we
dope.
do covers, and everybody just come out because it's for the people that remember this music when the music was pure, when the music was great. I do Nelly shit. We do everything, man. We just have a good time. We sold out. We just came off the city winery tour, sold out every city.
Right.
And we just having a fucking good time, man, just doing music.
Need to book you in Miami.
And I'm performing.
What is the newest MC right now? I'm talking about new, under 10 years.
That I listen to?
That you at least like a song from them or something.
Shit. None. Under 10 years, because I fuck with J. Cole and that young lady, 3D Nati, she's fucking dope to me, man. Snow Allegra, she's a singer, right? No.
Thank you.
Because Young Thug been around for more than 10 years, right?
Yeah, Young Thug.
Yeah, all the Migos, I love them niggas. I was surprised them niggas knew who I was when I met them.
The Migos.
Yeah.
Now the Migos
niggas
is
had on
hip hop.
MTV Raps jackets when I met them.
No way.
Yeah, they's like, my uncles used to watch you. Yo, hey, look at this shit. Like, I was shocked. They gave me so much love. Young Thug gave me a lot of fucking love.
Really? Where was this? Where was this at?
In Atlanta. I met him in Atlanta.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know the new. Okay. NLE Chopper. There you go.
NLE Chopper.
NLE Chopper. I fucks with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Complex left him off the list, and I'm with him.
Yeah,
I'm with him.
they
Yeah,
fucked up.
Complex, y'all wildin'.
NLE Chopper.
NLE Chopper belong not on the list, maybe top 5 on the list of 20
No, he's doing his thing, bro.
in their 20s. Yeah.
And he's not trash.
No, he's
not
not
at all.
And he got a character too. I love.
Yeah.
You know what I love. You know what I don't like about some MCs. This is not all new MCs. Is they give you them 2-3 word answers when they're doing an interview.
Right.
Because if I like your music, I actually want to like you as a person too.
Right.
Because I don't want to differentiate the both. N.O.R.E. Chopper, he's one of those guys that gives you a full interview. He talks straight to you. You can tell he's, you know what I mean, whatever. So I agree.
Shout out to him. I like N.O.R.E. Chopper.
I agree with you. How about no, you said that's it. I don't want to name somebody then you say something crazy.
Bro, we still it's an interview. It's not nothing disrespectful. I'm 61 years old. Those niggas don't expect me to like that shit. You know what I mean?
What's my man name that got locked up in Utah? NBA young boy.
I like him too.
Okay.
Is that under 10 years?
He might be like.
I like young boy.
Like 8.
He crazy as fuck. But I like
crazy
him.
as fuck. And
He's the nigga you need to talk to calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
He needs a call in NBA young boy.
Yeah.
He got a career if he learned not to react to everything a nigga say to him.
Right. Now, females.
Like I said, wifey baby, she out of Atlanta. She's out of Atlanta. 3D, I said her. And I like all. I like Megan. I love fucking Cardi, man. Cardi's
dope, man. Cardi is dope.
You know, she's from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Her personality is ill.
And I think Lotto is really.
I'm about to say. I feel like Ed Lover's a Lotto person.
I like Lotto a lot,
a
whole lot. I think she's really like, if she just let herself go lyrically and just really rap the way I know she can rap, the way I heard her rap when Jermaine first had her, she could go, my nigga. She got bars.
Lotto was signed to Jermaine Dupri, bro.
Yeah, Jermaine had her on that
not the
show.
Oh, that's right. The rap game.
Rap game.
Oh, yeah.
No, Lotto's dope, bro. Don't get it fucked up. Lotto can go.
How about Ice Spice?
It's the Bronx, nigga. It's New York. I'm a rep New York.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, you low.
Loyal to New York.
Paul, we saw Laura London, right?
Lady London.
Nah, she's fucking dope. And my nigga A Boogie with the hoodie.
A Boogie with the hoodie is
he's out of here right now. You know my man DJ Omanai, that used to be my DJ.
Yeah, I met him at your show.
Yeah. O is A Boogie with the hoodie DJ. That nigga's out of here. That nigga had me introduce him in Chicago at Lollapalooza. There was 90,000 niggas out there. None of them niggas knew who I was. A Boogie said, "This is Unc Ed Lover right now." Nigga, after that, I was fucking golden.
Let's make some noise for A Boogie.
Shout out to A Boogie. Shout out to Obadiah for putting that in play, man. My fucking Instagram went straight up, nigga, because of them little niggas that say, "Oh, this nigga's that's A Boogie Uncle." Oh, good. Shout out to A Boogie.
I'm taking a shot. You got a shot left? There's one last shot. Goddamn.
A Boogie put me on. I like when the young niggas put me on like that, son.
Cheers.
All right. And this is how many shots we took, just so you know, so we can know. But that Pappy.
Damn, look at that.
Yeah. That Pappy is so smooth.
Can I have some more, please?
Yes, please.
Is there more? A little ice, please.
This is how I know. You are OG. You got the battery pack extra shit.
Goddamn right.
I got that shit at the crib. I got that.
Yo.
You saw it?
Yeah.
The Apple shit. They don't even make that shit no more. I'm
that shit.
fucking mad.
That shit helps. And when you in the gym, you need that.
Absolutely. You gotta have that shit right, son.
Now, we always gotta talk about the come on, son.
Now, I said I wasn't going to do this. Before we get to come on, son, I said that when I do Drink Champs, I'm just smoking a cigar. But may I partake on one of them blunts?
Absolutely. Now, I must warn you.
What's in here?
It's hash. It's hash. Old school hash.
No, I can't smoke.
Okay,
Somebody give me some straight up.
No, you can roll straight blunt. We roll you straight blunt.
Give me a straight blunt.
Yeah. Or a joint.
You got blunts?
Give me something
Blunts
paper,
without
man.
hash.
I'm old school, son.
No hash? No hash.
No hash. Give me some straight weed.
You remember hash from back then? It's weed, but it's the black weed. It's the black part. Yeah.
You remember cocaine? It's like
It's not bad. Give him straight. You want a blunt or you want a joint?
I want. What is it like the raw cone?
They got papers. Or blunt.
Paper. Give me shit. I'm old school, nigga.
Yeah.
I used to separate my weed on the album cover, nigga.
Right.
I smoke with the seeds, nigga.
Right.
Fuck a nigga up with that shit.
So what's Dr. Dre? status right now?
Dr. Dre is recovering. Diabetes fucked him up real bad.
Okay.
But we getting Dre together. And
Okay.
it's probably very few people on this earth that I love more than Dre.
Right.
So as long as I'm right, Dre's going to be right.
Right. Beautiful.
You know, and he's my partner, man. And you know, you went through your shit with Capone. You know, Capone is a crazy nigga.
Yeah,
and
my
I
brother,
smoke
though.
weed
Yeah.
with Capone.
Yes.
But you're gonna love your people no matter what.
Right,
and Dre is my dude. He's always gonna be my dude. And when he get healthy, we got a lot of shit that we got on the table that we're gonna do together.
Right.
Because that's my guy. That's just what it is.
Right.
It ain't nothing else about it. We don't have to talk to each other every day or every week, but when we on that phone, it's like we just caught back up.
You
His
click,
daughter's
right.
like a doctor or some shit like that.
Wow.
Like Dre, you know.
Wow.
This hip hop shit been good to us, man.
Right.
I got kids with master's degrees off
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
I ain't got no master's degree.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
It said the NFL helped pay for some of the master.
Absolutely. Come on, son. Yeah. They try to steal my shit, bro.
Right.
They tried with that.
What did they try to steal again?
Come on, son.
Okay, Come On,
I
Son.
did Come On, Son before they did Come On, Man.
Right.
So it's the same shit. If you see it, they write it the same. So I was like, yeah, Keyshawn, you know what you did, Keyshawn.
Right.
So he tried to come at me and was like, nah, I seen him. I was like, yo, bro, you know that's my shit. Nah, I did. Nah, I was like, bro, I got my shit on YouTube way before y'all started this shit.
Right.
So my
Was this a
attorney-
segment that he started doing, Keyshawn Johnson?
He started it off of Come On, Son.
Okay, yes.
And we sent them a cease and desist, and I was like, fuck. Damn, I want to take my grandkids to Disney World. Like, this shit is over by Disney. And they just, they came right, man.
Or to a football game.
Yeah, they came right.
Because you might have been kicked out of
I might have been kicked
Disney
out of everything.
And a football game.
No Giants games.
So you settled. You
settled.
settled.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
They might have put you out of, what's that shit, tailgating. They might have kicked you out of this and
me out of tailgate.
Yeah.
That's crazy how much
Seattle.
Disney owns, bro.
Yes.
Disney owns everything.
Disney owns
It's
the world,
wild.
bro.
Right. And you had to contact them, but they...
Yeah, but it's my shit, not on the trademark. So
Okay.
they can't fight that.
And
Okay,
you
but
should
let's-
fight for your own shit, man.
Let's talk about the original... How did you come up with Come On, Son?
This is ill. Jeezy and Drama had a beef.
Okay.
Jeezy had his company, and he hired Drama to DJ. Drama knew that he had beef with Gucci. And at the party, Drama dropped some Gucci shit. And Jeezy went fucking ballistic, so they was beefing. And I was like, but the nigga Gucci was hot. Like, how can you not play Gucci shit at a party? And I was like, come on, son. You know, Come On, Son is something we always said in New York.
Right.
It's like, son. You know, the niggas that don't understand why we say son so much. We just say son.
We still don't understand.
Yeah, we are never gonna understand. It's just some
I don't
New
think we
York
understand
shit.
it. Yeah.
I even know we understand it. But it was Come On, Son.
Right.
It was what I wanted to say. So I shot a video for it, and I couldn't Chiron. Chiron is the way MTV used to put our names on the bottom of the screen. It's called Chiron. And I had that little white mat, the first one. I didn't know how to do that shit. I don't think there was a way to do it. So I held up a piece of cardboard I had just moved to my house. I ripped a piece of cardboard off and wrote it in magic marker. And just like that. Hey, let me get that shit.
Yeah.
Come on, we paid homage to you with that.
And I was talking shit, and I was like, "Keep up." Right? And fuck out of here. 50 had thisis50.com. So my nigga was over there, and I sent the shit to him, and he posted it. And the shit got like 60,000
Shout out to
hits.
thisis50.com. They posted, they would help a lot of
posted
people.
my shit. And the shit went crazy. But I read the comments and niggas was dissing me crazy. Fuck that old nigga. He don't know what he talking about. And my nigga said, come on, son. You know, my nigga said, they watched it.
Right.
That's all that matters, is they watched it. Do another one. And that was the beginning of fucking Come On, Son. And that was Come On, Son, the podcast.
All right. So I'm going to point out to certain people in the room, and you tell me if I'm telling the truth or not. And by the way you telling me if you telling the truth
with the sign
is with the sign.
Let's go.
Okay. He eats the most Jamaican food in the whole place. The guy with the red hat.
Come on, son. Yeah, that nigga look like he eat like everything. everything, nigga. Yeah, soursop, all, everything Jamaican. That nigga eat a beef patty.
Yeah, Boris before he leave.
Okay,
With
Boris.
oxtails on it. Yeah, he don't get
Boris.
Thank you, fam.
The guy
oh,
Boris.
damn.
The guy that's handing you the blunt.
This guy.
He's all right.
That nigga eats some shit.
Hold on. Chill. All right. Listen. He's pescatarian. Do you believe him or not?
Come on. This nigga had a half a rack of ribs before he came over here. That nigga eat fish in front of y'all. Remind that nigga sell that nigga's going to McDonald's on the way. As soon as we finish, he going to McDonald's.
You gotta get half.
But Mr. Lee, stand up, Mr. Stand up.
Stand up in Spanish.
You heard him. He said that he learned English through music. Do you think he learned English through music or selling crack uptown?
Or never learned English at all.
Come on. This nigga got an uncle that work on Dykeman right now. That nigga got mad bricks on Dykeman right now, so get the fuck out of here. That's what you tell the feds.
All right, this is my friend Diego. Diego, get up. He's on maternity leave right now.
Immediately.
Okay, Sonny D. He's the only Haitian that raps Haiti but never been to Haiti. Come on.
That's how I buy. I'll buy that shit. That nigga think Little Haiti here is Haiti. Nigga, no, he ain't allowed in Haiti.
All right, this is our director. His name is Ira. He's supposed to be a vegan, but Sonny, the guy from Haiti, caught him with a shrimp pizza one night. Do you think he really vegan?
He ain't no fucking vegan. Fuck out of here. Come on, son. That nigga just as much vegan as I'm a fucking non-alcoholic drinker.
Oh, shit.
Get the fuck out of here, yo.
Oh, shit.
Vegans don't smoke weed, son. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, shit. I wasn't ready.
Matter of fact, you look more Haitian than that nigga look. You look like a stunt double for Wyclef, nigga. What are you talking about? Fuck out of here. This nigga's a vegan. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all
He's a vegan from veganism.
Oh, shit. I wasn't ready, man.
There's a round table of bullshit going on there.
Holy shit.
Maternity leave. Fuck out of here.
Oh, shit.
I don't think I've ever been this stuck on drink camps before.
Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. Let's rewind. I think it had to have been the last
This
episode.
is good fucking weed, too.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be good.
Yes, fantastic.
The last episode of your MTV Raps, when you had everybody there.
Oh, yeah, last episode.
I know you probably talked about this a million times, but can you just describe what that meant to you guys? How it came together?
Actually, EFN, for me, it was after. It was years after, because you don't know the shit when you in it.
In the moment, right?
In the moment, right? You don't realize that this shit is like the most epic shit. It was sad for me because I knew it was the last episode, and I didn't want it to be.
Right.
I wanted to do at least 10 years of Your On TV Raps.
Right.
And there's like, it's the last episode. Charlie, our manager, knew. He's like, they going into, that's the reason why I took the Hot 97 job. Because he had already forecasted that they was about to get rid of Your On TV Raps because they was playing more hip-hop and mainstream.
In the right.
In the mainstream, regular time, right?
Right.
So he's like, well, if they're going to start doing that, what's going to be special about Your On TV Raps? So he's like, take this radio job. And, you know, he told me what Howard Stern was making. I was like, shit, I can make almost close to that. Let's make something happen. So it was bittersweet for me, but at the time, I didn't realize that many people were in the room. I once heard Search tell a story about his beef with Hammer, and Hammer was there, and apparently ran up on him or some shit. I was like, if it did happen, I don't know.
Wait, did Serge talk about that here?
I don't
remember him talking about it.
Okay.
But everybody was there. Like, everybody that was on the East Coast at that time was there. So it was kind of like a bittersweet moment for me. But looking back on it, I didn't realize how epic it was going to be, and it was really
Was that
the most epic.
an organic, like, will call of people? Like,
It was like, yo, we doing the last show, you're on MTV Raps. Anybody want to come? And it was just like our idea to, like, you know, Fab said, we got all these MCs in here, yo, let's do a cypher.
Yeah, the cypher
And
was
the
insane.
cypher was just insane. And if you look at it, that's what
Rap City?
Arsenio tried to duplicate on the last episode of
which was dope over there as well.
And that was dope too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I always thought Rap City got that, like, they freestyle segment over the last episode of Yo MTV Rap.
I would think so, but
Potentially.
I love Tigger. Tigger's a great friend of mine. But I always say that the difference was Rap City was a national show, we were an international show.
Right.
We were all over the world.
Right.
You know, like Lee saying, as he tells everybody that come in here, he learned to speak English from them.
Yep.
A lot of people tell me actually that, I watched Yo MTV Raps at 4 a.m. in Nigeria. That's how I learned to speak
Was
English.
it because of the actual syndication was actually in those countries?
MTV was all over the world.
Yeah. MTV is a
BET
global
wasn't
company.
all over the world.
Right. It was more
It's
limited.
before the merger.
Right.
It's before
Before Viacom, BET.
Right.
Yeah, we were
BET
all
was
over
in
the world.
DC back then.
We were all over
Right.
the world. I remember Dre and I going to Japan, and we get off the plane, and there's 15,000 Japanese out there waiting for us that don't speak a speck of English, but they watch us like every fucking day.
How much pussy you got in Japan?
My share amount. Never, you didn't fuck. I fucked up.
You heard what Luke said here. This shit's wild.
Yo, they don't even speak English. They want to fuck. It's just like, I don't know how you fuck somebody that can't speak English. Like, how you do that? What did you say? I don't even know what to say. Like, she just got naked, got in the bed. I guess we fucking.
You said, I guess.
Yeah, you know.
And there was no
I
colors.
wouldn't do it now.
No. ChatGPT got you, bro.
Yeah, you fucked up now. Do some shit like that.
What did Willie Nelson say? He said, you know how much condoms cost back then? And he said, who? He said, he didn't know.
There you know. That's the only nigga Snoop said can outsmoke him.
Yep.
Willie Nelson.
Yeah, he said Willie Nelson is the only nigga that can outsmoke him. He said they had the bong, they had gas mask and all kinds
Yeah, I think he breathes weed. I don't think
the nigga
he's
said,
breathing
Willie,
oxygen.
what the fuck? He said, I'm passing him shit, he passing me shit. He like, can't outsmoke that nigga. I can't smoke with Snoop either. Snoop is a ridiculous smoker.
Oh, he's
I
out of
outsmoked
control.
Snoop one time.
Outsmoked him?
Yeah.
When?
Actually?
In New York, yeah.
Really?
It's documented. Yeah, he stopped.
Mr. Lee, all right, buddy.
He stopped.
Them niggas don't know how to stop smoking. This is the only weed I'm gonna smoke all day.
Right.
N.O.R.E. don't have no lip. He ain't got no chill button.
No, he don't.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I don't have no chill button when I'm in front of a person like you. My dude, I've been remorse. I've been so happy to give you your flowers, to make sure that you understand how ill you are to this community. Our show is about, when people get 10 years or 20 years in this game, people want to write them off and tell them they old and they old school. That's not what this show is about. This show is about giving you your flowers while you're alive.
Thank you,
man.
brother. I appreciate
And
you.
You, like I said it earlier, you made doing black media cool. Yeah, there's people that was doing black media maybe before you and Dre. And there was people doing black media maybe in a different way, but no one did it in the style of the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I look at, Cameron's show right now, and I love that show.
I love that show, man.
But they're doing it in that style, meaning like they're being the barbershop with the suits
themselves,
on.
right.
The suits on.
Right, they're being themselves.
And that's what you was the first people that was being themselves, looking like us, even when you wore karate outfits and, you know what I'm saying, and no shirts, but you was being like us, looking like us.
See, he jabbed me real quick. You saw that shit?
Yeah.
He jabbed me real quick.
Nah, but that humor is real.
Nigga stabbed me real quick, though.
Humor, though.
No, he did stab me a little. Nigga, you had no shirt on and crocodile.
I was wearing camouflage. You were wearing the karate suit.
No, but for real, like, we were so happy to come home
Even when I did the print ad for Lugs, you was still loving me then.
Wait. What? The ad for Lugs?
No, the print ad for Lugs.
Remember Lugs?
Oh, Lug. I forgot.
Nasty work right
you
there,
and
bro.
Flex. You and Flex.
Lugs, yeah,
Yeah, we did.
wild.
We
You
took
and
the
Flex.
check. We took the check.
You and Flex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never bought into Lugs, bro.
No board in the Lugs. I took the check.
As you should have.
I took the check.
As you should have.
Nasty though.
They would pay it in. Fuck up. Take it.
Did you ever wear Lugs in public without the cameras?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This shit was nasty too. Quickly went back to
It
Tim.
looked like they made your feet hurt
That
immediately.
shit immediately. Like,
Because what was Lugs? Supposed to be Tim's competition?
yeah.
They were trying to get into
trying
that
to be-
market. Yeah.
Just trying to get in that market.
Yeah.
That market was huge, and Tim's didn't even understand that market at the time.
Because they didn't originally come in for hip hop.
No. We make everything hip hop.
Right.
And Tim said, oh shit, look, they send us the Lug ad immediately. Look at that.
Yeah, I told you that's nasty, nigga. Don't show that to
Send us
nobody.
the Lug.
Don't show that to me.
The Lug
Disgusting.
ad immediately.
I look stupid right there, son.
Holy shit.
But it's good to admit that you did some dumb shit for the check, though.
Yes. And so now we just found out that Mars opened in February 1999.
1999, that was when probably right around the time after that my man signed to the Knicks, Latrell Sprewell.
The Charles Sprewell. Before he
And we had the party
coasted-
before he choked PJ Carlissimo. That wasn't on the Knicks. That wasn't on the Knicks. Different squad. And that's when I met fucking Kanye West for the first time.
That's dope, though.
Jeez, I need another drink. I got one more left in me.
I have not touched this Basil Hayden, and that's a damn problem.
You gonna
Yes?
drink that too?
You gonna
Yes,
drink
I
that
am.
too? You know you can take that home with you.
We still got
You can take that
Pappy?
home with you. Yeah, we still got Pappy.
When I'm drinking Pappy.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we
Drink
We gotta
Pappy.
bring back the old school set. You
Yeah.
gotta relax.
Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't know. I
But you
thought
know-
we drank it all.
Nah, yes. No. We're gonna let you, cause this being that you ordered this, I wanted to impress you as my friend.
Well, thank you, my brother.
I wanted to let you know how much you mean to me. And that's what I said. I love making sure our people take drink orders. And when you said American whiskey, I was like, yo, I gotta bring out this Pappy. And I brought out the 12-year.
That Pappy is special, bro.
It's special.
I don't know about everybody. All my fan back home that's gonna watch this is gonna watch me drink this Pappy and be jealous.
Yes.
My
While
wife is gonna be
you
like,
enjoy
"Why the
blunt
fuck are
and
you
your
smoking
cigar."
weed?
And
You
by the
really
way-
don't smoke weed like that. What are you doing,
Listen, man.
babe? I'm on Drink Champs, babe.
We celebrating you, man.
Damn right, I made it to the big time, babe.
Yes. And so, but this is
When
what
I saw y'all niggas in Atlanta, what I do? I stepped to y'all and said,
Yeah,
"N.O.R.E,
you
when
did.
the fuck am I gonna be on Drink Champs, my nigga?"
In our mind, we already stepped to you. So, but hold on. This is how I know you're a real cigar smoker. You bring your own cigars. See, when you made the drink order, I would expect you to say, here's my cigars. But real cigar motherfuckers like to smoke their own cigars.
Right, because y'all might fuck my cigar order up. Yeah. Y'all
makes
fuck me
sense.
up.
That was
This a
what
ma-
I mean.
this the Oliva Master Blend number 3. No, number 2 and number 1 were fucking
Right.
amazing.
Right.
So when I saw this, I was like, I gotta get the Master Blend number
So you
3.
got this out here?
I got this. I bought these from Atlanta. Son.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
I just didn't have the torch because niggas take your torch at the airport, and I didn't check no bags, so they wasn't gonna let me bring my torch on. So your man was kind enough to go get me a torch. Because if I'd have lit this shit with a big lighter like you got right there,
Right.
them niggas would have tore me. Oh my God, my Stogies on the Rocks crew, they would have killed me. I would have been banned. I would have been on punishment.
So Stogies on the Rocks crew
It's a social club
he
in
got
New
his
York.
community of
I have my community like Fellowship,
Okay.
a CRA. Those are the places. Cigar City Club. I smoke there. I smoke at Life and Times. I smoke patio. 2 patios in Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yeah, I smoke all over the place, and they know it's against the rules to light a cigar with a big lighter.
It's against the rules.
It's not a gas lighter.
because it's not fast enough to light it.
It's not a gas lighter.
Look, we learned something
I don't
again.
know
This shit
shit
is
about it.
bullshit. It's good for this, not good for that.
You can get with this, or you can get with
We
that.
can get with this, we can get with that.
Right. Now, has Atlanta been good to you?
Atlanta's been wonderful to me.
'Cause I heard you got offered a sports job.
I got offered a sports job on 92.9 The Game, but then they decided that they didn't want to hire outside of what they already had.
Okay.
And that's part of Odyssey too. But sports is something that I'm really into,
Right.
that I really love. I've been a sports fanatic. I'm a New York Giants fan, unfortunately.
Damn.
But I'm a sports guy. I like sports, and I think at the time, what they needed was somebody that could give you sports in a layman's term. Like, I talk directly to people that watch sports the way I watch sports,
Right.
that talk about politics the way I do, that talk to people the way you talking to me. Right? The way you guys embrace me and talk to me. That's how I talk to people. I don't give them the right guard pulled this way. Half the people don't know what the fuck
technicalities.
Right. I don't do the technicality. That's for dudes that play the game.
Right.
And I respect the shit out of them too. But I just like sports.
But being that you said Jamie Foxx brought Oprah to your show.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is now viral for hanging out
with this shit with Jerry Jones talking about niggas' dicks. Pause on that. What the fuck was that?
Did we have to bring this to Drink Champs?
No, it was like a slave thing to me. Like I thought slavery.
No, is it real? Is that real?
It's real. Jamie turned that shit off right when he said he's this tall, this amount of weight, his hands are this big, and he got an 8.5 inches, 9-inch cock. I was like, how the fuck do you know that?
Yo.
And that's the first thing I say, yo.
Yo, I want to be like
the owner of the Cavaliers. Come on, son. How you know that, son? Give me that, son. Give me fucking. Hey, Jerry Jones, come on, son. Fuck out of there with that bullshit, son. Yeah, nigga. Crazy shit. You can't buy baby oil no more, nigga. I can't buy no baby oil, nigga. This is what I want to say about that real quick, because Diddy is my nigga, right? I want to tell everybody that there's a difference between Diddy parties and Diddy freak-off parties.
Right, yeah.
I've been to 1,000 Diddy parties that did not turn into freak-off parties. Maybe I wasn't famous enough to be invited to them shits. I don't know. But those parties were not the parties that I went to. And
amen.
Goddamn right. That's all I want to say about that.
I don't know. I don't know. Amen. I ain't never been in the freak-off parties either. But I've been with my wife, so maybe, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it personally.
And when the feds get you, as you know, we saw it with Murder Inc., they want to milk your bank account till you ain't got shit left. The feds don't lose, nigga. They come.
Yeah, they do.
Only niggas I ever know that beat the feds was fucking Irv and them. They come. When they come, they don't.
Barely.
Huh?
And barely.
And barely.
Right.
They don't come until they got some real shit on you, right? So they putting Puff in the trick bag right now because of the way they define sexual trafficking. When I was a teenager, we went to the whole stroll. We went to Hunts Point. We was talking to bitches.
21 Hunt Street in Queens?
Yeah, yeah. And the Bristol Hotel, that fucking LL roundabout, the hoes used to be there.
You went to
Park Avenue South before they cleaned that up in New York.
Is loose right now. He's like, Luke,
no, but
hold up. I gotta talk.
But let's be fair. Hugh Hefner had freak-offs.
Absolutely.
Like this, he had a grotto that was made for sex. Like
absolutely.
Like I mean,
I didn't fuck when I went to the grotto, but
you went to the grotto though.
I've been to the grotto.
Let's start hear about it.
Yeah, I've been there. But I ain't nothing happened.
Ain't nothing happened.
Because Hugh was old as fuck. I don't even think the nigga knew who I was. I was there. I was just in there in the grotto chilling like, oh, this is the grotto? But it's different now.
You had to smoke some weed, do something.
Yeah, it's different because of the way they view where the laws are right now, right? Because we all seen the movie Taken. We love the movie Taken with Liam Neeson, right?
Yeah.
They snatching women off the streets.
It's the movement of people.
It's the movement of people. That's the problem.
Here. That's the difference. It's the movement of people.
It's the movement.
We're not defining it.
It's true. It's the movement of people. It's the movement of the people. Once you move them across state lines and paying them for sex, they call that trafficking. Yeah.
And with all due respect, we are not qualified to talk about this on Drink Champs. And
I don't think so.
And we shouldn't.
No, because I ain't sex trafficking nobody.
We're celebrating his legacy. We're not tarnishing his legacy.
Hey, EFN N.O.R.E, you want to know the craziest shit? My mother's 86 years old, so the shit came out.
Right.
My mother called me. Baby. I said, hey, Mom, are you on the Freak tapes? I'm like, what is that?
And what'd you say? That was a freak show.
And let me tell you why she say that. She say, because my standing in the church is real good right now, and I don't want you. I don't want you to mess up my shit.
Shit, though.
Yeah, I said, Ma, it's called the freak offs, and no, I'm not on none of them tapes.
But that's a beautiful thing that you because I remember you saying when you was in LA after Big died, that was one of the people who called you and said,
that's
get
the first
out of
person that called me.
Was your mom.
Was my mother, and say, no matter how you have to get out of there, get out of there.
Right.
Because the vitriol on Big was disgusting on the radio.
Right.
It was disgusting.
I heard you
In
say
LA?
that. Yeah.
Yes.
When he died?
Yes.
They were going crazy, dissing him?
Yeah.
Poetess, who's a radio personality I love.
Wow.
She was on the radio and she openly took calls. And the disrespect for Big.
The people calling
She
in.
did.
Yes.
She didn't disrespect.
She
Big.
didn't disrespect Big.
Yeah.
She was sad and said we lost one of the greatest. And the
But
vitriol
you gotta
that came and the disgusting words that they said
But let me ask
about
you,
Big
Ed,
made me feel like I need to get out of here right
Let
now.
me ask you,
And I couldn't.
That's
could she had edited that part, or at that time?
No, that was live radio.
It was live radio.
It was live radio. So when they took calls, you couldn't edit that at
No.
that time. Okay.
If she would have recorded them, she could.
Okay.
But I don't think she
you didn't think you
I just
recorded?
let it go.
delay,
And it was just
right.
like, his fat ass ain't had no business
Yeah,
here.
being here, yeah.
They know we didn't like him after Pac died.
Wow.
Good for him. F his family. Like, it was crazy, bro.
And they was playing that on live radio in LA.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And I heard you also say, contrary to popular belief, when Pac died, New York was showing them nothing but love.
Crazy love. You know, Nas, our homeboy,
Yep.
allowed me to step on his stage.
On his stage, that's right.
At Nassau Coliseum
Yep.
and announce to everybody that Pac had passed away. And he had beef with Pac.
Right.
And he allowed me to do it. I told him, because I heard Angie say it. I was on my way to the concert, and Angie said, Pac just died. And I said to Nas, I remember he had on the red leather. Another nigga had no shirt on at the time, but that's not even.
Oh, yeah, I go at him too.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
So
it.
the nigga had on the farmer's joint, leather joint, red joint. I said, yo, Pac died, man. I think you need to tell everybody. He said, Ed, I can't do that. Here, give me the mic. So go tell everybody. Pac passed. And we did a moment of silence for Pac. But in LA, nigga, when Big died, they didn't give a fuck.
Can I play devil's advocate for a second?
Yeah.
And I know this is not the same thing, but couldn't it be said that the same thing happened in New York when the Dog Pound and Snoop were filming the video?
Nobody died at
and
that
people,
time.
but
You're correct.
But
You correct.
but people were shooting.
Yeah, but no
Yeah,
one
They
died.
nobody
said,
died.
"Hey, why would you allow?"
Biggie
this?
said, why you allow these niggas to come in?
Couldn't that be similar?
It's very similar, but nobody died. We lost two of the greatest
Yeah, once
artists
somebody
ever seen.
died,
Bro, I'm saying nobody
First
died
off-
by happen fact.
first off, the
You know what I'm
shooting,
saying?
shootings didn't occur until Atlanta. That shooting that happened,
What do you mean?
with
People
Suge
were-
and Puff.
No, people got shot. People were shooting in New York.
But that
No, that
shooting
is
that
the
happened
shooting you're
with
talking about.
Suge Man got killed.
When Suge Man got killed, was in
Allegedly
Atlanta.
by
I know,
Wolf.
I'm talking
I
about-
can't
they
say
was
I
in
was
New
there,
York.
so I don't
Right.
know.
Right.
But allegedly
Yeah.
by Wolf was what sparked the whole shit.
Yeah.
It was never East Coast, West Coast.
was
It was
never-
always
Right,
Bad
we
Boy
all-
Death Row.
I think everybody in hip hop knew it was.
No,
never
there's a lot of
East-
dumb niggas out here
but
that don't know that.
Everybody that really was in the culture knew it was never East Coast, West Coast.
Right.
It was this crew.
Nah, because
Bad
Cube
Boy
came,
Death Row. Yeah.
Cube came to New York and did America's Most Wanted. So how the motherfucker was we
Yeah.
hating on
Yeah,
him?
the Bomb Squad produced his album.
Right.
The most New York shit ever. Made the most epic
Public Enema.
West Coast album ever.
Yep.
That's what my dad called him too. Public Enema. I don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we never disliked. We embraced and loved West Coast music, even if it was sometimes we were so full of ourselves that we couldn't understand what was coming from the South
And the West.
and the West and
Anywhere
Southeast.
else. Right.
Right, but we embraced it when we got it. Sometimes it takes people a longer time to get it than you think.
We talk about it here often.
And you know, I hear a story that you said that one time, not one time, but this time particular.
This is some wonderful weed. Thank you very much.
Yes. That when I believe Big died, I believe
Big
he
died?
died on a Saturday, and you couldn't leave till a Monday.
Yeah.
So you
I
had
couldn't get out of town.
So when you finally got in your car service, I
laid
you said
the
you
fuck
laid
down, bro.
You laid
That's
down.
how shook I was. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no such thing as a halfway crooks. This
Right.
nigga was a shook nigga. Right. there.
Right.
I'm on the
Really,
West
you
Coast.
said that. Shout out to
Yeah, I'm on the
our
West
dialogue
Coast.
where you said that.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm on the
Yeah.
West Coast.
Right.
And when my car finally came and got me that morning to take me to the airport,
You had a hood on.
hood on pulled tight, robbery hood. Nigga.
Right,
Like I'm
right,
getting ready
right.
to stick a nigga.
Right.
And I laid down on the back seat till we got to the airport until I got
In the terminal.
actually to my gate is when I took the hood off.
Wow.
Because I was that scared. Because we didn't know where it came from.
And you didn't know if it was for everybody.
Right.
Right.
Like they could just, we killing every East Coast nigga out here.
Right.
I'm out here. I gotta get home. My mom's was like,
Yeah, if they're willing to kill the biggest guy,
I want to
Right.
co-sign that because I wasn't there at all. I wasn't there. The Source
Where were
Awards.
you? Where were
I
you,
wasn't
N.O.R.E?
there. I didn't come out till 97, 98. I believe Big died 95.
97.
97, right? So I wasn't lit, so I definitely had no budget to go out there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's very simple.
That's real nigga talk.
Real
It's
shit.
real nigga shit. And but I remember like actually having a budget afterwards, and I remember me not having a choice. When I landed in LA, they had security for me, and I was like like a hood nigga at that time. Like I don't need security, and they had like almost insurance policies on almost every artist after Big and Pop. I don't want to ever say that's a conspiracy theory. I want to say that's our culture who led that to that. But what if I'm naive, and what if that was? Do you think that ever was conspiracy theories for?
I think it's an unfortunate, not conspiracy, coincidence.
Coincidence.
I think that it became so big that it got out of their hands.
That's deep.
That's what I think. I think
Deep.
once Pac died, I think it was on. And I
Even
don't think
though people knew
realized.
that Big didn't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I don't think they-
still
no,
believe
they
Big.
gassed it.
They beef was so big.
It was so big.
Yeah, yes.
Hit them up and all that shit.
and record sales were through the roof,
And Who Shot You added to it.
which wasn't really at Pac.
No,
Wasn't
it was
happening.
done before Pac.
It
but
wasn't about Pac.
It shouldn't have been put out.
And who they
that's
said Puff pushed
I'll
it.
put that shit out. It shouldn't have been
Crazy,
put out.
Really?
Yeah, it
I didn't
shouldn't
know
have been
that.
put out.
Yeah, we had a debate with I think Tony Yayo. We debated. I said no because I as a
Shout out to
DJ.
Yayo, the most loyal nigga I ever seen in my life.
Oh, he's
That
the
nigga.
most loyal.
The Yale's our nigga.
I had that record, Who Shot You, before that it, like before they really released it.
Did you play it?
Really?
I'm saying it was before anybody passed.
Thank you.
EFN played that shit, didn't he?
Wait,
Yeah, but I'm saying before.
Wait, so
it didn't relate to that when I played it. What I'm saying.
So when
didn't know
you
what it was.
first had it, you didn't relate it to the Pac shit because the Pac shit didn't happen.
It was like DJs would get white labels, we'll get
Right,
like
yeah.
press, like test pressings, and I was on pirate radio and I'm playing it, yeah. But when it went like on radio, commercial radio, and everybody was relating it to the shootings, I'm like, nah, bro, like that's not what it was.
Right, but
You had
it
the
looked
record.
like that to the general
The
public.
general public.
And I think that was a huge mistake.
Yeah.
You could have held that back. And then, goddamn, I still don't like to hit him up. It still bothers me.
Yeah,
It does. I know what it was and I know why he did it, but it still fucks with me, bro.
And it's crazy how big of it's such a it's an
It's
ill
a
record.
huge
It's an ill record though, but it's an ill. If you wanted to just out of context, like I mean, as a hip hop historian, look at a battle record.
It's one of the greatest ones. It's up there with No Vaseline.
No Vaseline. I
No
know you gonna
It's
say-
up there with They Not Like Us.
The Bridge is Over.
Bridge is Over.
Hey man,
It's up there. It's up there, man.
You left rack. You wanted to.
nah, I don't. Brizzo was just the queen.
Yeah, it was a diss.
It's not
But
a diss.
what? We
You
can't.
know what I realized about the Bridge is Over? I looked at KRS-One's age. There's no way he would have knew the shit he was talking about. He was 14.
Wait, what?
Wait, when he did The Bridge is Over?
No, think about what the times he's talking about.
Oh, he's talking about time when the hip hop was
as
actually
live
created.
as it looked, as wild as it seems,
So-
I didn't hear a peep from a place called Queens. You was 14. You wouldn't have heard it.
Are you saying we still got a case?
Yes,
to
we
this
do.
Day? All right, cool. This is like murder. This is like murder. We can bring this back up.
Bringing charges
We can bring
against
charges
KRS-One.
back up.
Goddamn
come
right,
on,
Murray.
goddamn.
Cricket pappy
We bringing charges back up, KRS. We not taking
He
that.
ain't taking that shit from you, Chris.
And MC Shan is the judge. We got it.
Yo, MC Shan makes a lot of sense.
MC Shan makes a lot of
now
sense.
than ever before.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I fucking love Shan.
Yeah.
Shan is one of our
Yes.
superstars.
Nah, he's a super legend,
Yes,
man.
we do.
But when he was fucking trying to fuck with LL at that time too, and KRS brought that up.
Right.
Yeah.
You need to take your man. You instead of fucking with LL, you need to take your man off the crack. I was like, God damn, who's smoking crack?
Back then?
Yeah.
But Shan's been honest
thought-
about it.
Yeah, he been.
Did he say he was smoking crack?
I mean, I don't know about that part, but he's honest
hope
about
not.
his addictions. Like,
I love Shan, man.
Yeah, we
big
love
up to
Shan.
MC
Let's
Shan.
big up to MC Shan.
This is a fraternity. You need to start a frat.
but hold on, real quick, because I want to go back to something you've talked about on Drink Champs in relation to Biggie and everything that happened when you and Mobb Deep did the record.
LA.
That what Biggie told you.
Yeah, I went straight up to the tunnel. We did it because I mean, obviously we weren't on, so that was like the way to get on, like to like, you know.
This is after the New York, right?
This is right after the New York record.
The only rebuttal.
It was a friend of my hood. His name is Chaz, and he brought me up. He was on the DJ list that was called. And long story short, we went in there. We just did a response. We never really like dissed them back. Only person that like related to LA was the Prodigy said JFK on our way to LA, and that was the only part of the whole record that kind of seemed like it. But I stepped it big. I don't remember if it was that night or whatever night, but I stepped it big. It was like, yo, we went back at him for you. You know what I mean? LA. And he was because remember it was Bad Boy mixtape. Mm-hmm. Remember had
Stretch Armstrong was
Stretch
the
Armstrong.
DJ. Right?
Well, Clue had one first.
Doo-Wop was part
Clue,
of
Clue, ironically, being from Queens, he didn't.
Doo-Wop too.
Yeah, shout out to Doo-Wop.
Doo-Wop is a legend.
He didn't put us on the record. So Stretch Armstrong did. Big up to Stretch Armstrong and big up to Bobbito, but although this is a Stretch Armstrong move by itself. And I remember stepping to Big and Big like, nah. He was so smart. He was like, nah, we can't use that on the Bad Boy mixtape. We won't use LA. You responding to them because what he's accusing me of, I didn't do. Right. And I had, at that time, I was so naive and young. I was like, what's wrong with him?
What the fuck is you talking about?
Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm representing for you. And years later, come to find out, like what he said to me at that very moment was real. Like, I got nothing to do with what he's accusing me of.
Right.
How does that make
that was big? That was Big's path on the whole shit.
On the whole shit.
It's like what he's saying. I love this dude. Like, this is my guy.
Yep.
He always took the higher road on that.
Like, I have heard stories that Big went back into the studio and took Pac's gun out of the piano.
Yeah,
I heard that. I heard that legitimately.
Yeah. I don't know if it's true, but he put it in his pants and walked out.
I don't know if it was him, but he sent somebody or him. I don't know.
So Pac wouldn't catch a charge.
Right. Pac wouldn't catch the gun charge.
Right.
Yeah. Big, so I'm like, why would you do that if you had something to do with it? And I think I know for a fact Big was very hurt behind that. Yeah. He has expressed in the interviews. Like, I'm fucking hurt. Like, I love this dude. Like, it just got out of hand, man. And sometimes beef like that happens. It just gets out of hand. Niggas gassing you up.
Right.
You gassing yourself up. It's just nasty.
Nobody wants to back down.
Nobody wants to back down.
And they were both Gemini.
And God bless the Vibe magazine.
My mama and my sister. Yes, sir.
I'm a Gemini. I get them both.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, God bless the Vibe magazine, but the Vibe magazine.
They put the fuel on.
Nah, I don't. That fucked everything up.
Think so?
No, that fucked everything up.
It fucked everything
up, man.
Everything.
The media exacerbated that situation.
Yeah, absolutely. They exacerbated it to the point of no return.
Yeah.
And the point of no return was that we lost two of the greatest artists that we have ever had.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds like very crazy, but we can't really blame anybody who covered that in that way at that time because we didn't understand that was the end result.
Yeah.
How can we not blame them?
Because there was no other example of that. Like, you know, like if right now, like fucking Kareem and Drain play Skelly and then one of them have to jump in the pool afterwards. That's the first example of that. You know, I'm using that because that's very.
I don't get it, but go.
Yeah, because Skelly's a New York game.
If it goes viral,
yeah,
which was what
Vibe was doing back then.
They made it go viral. Right. That was viral.
This is my thing, though. I think all of us looked at the Vibe, and we were all young people at the time, and we looked at the article, and we all were like, "Nah, that's a little bit." They're reaching. They're reaching.
They did reach.
They're reaching. I think all of us as young people in hip hop.
The Source too.
Honestly, it was diss records before
then. But the Vibe was really leading that.
Vibe really.
Yeah, but no diss records led to death at that time. That's the reason why, like, I do blame them, but I don't blame them because there was no example of that. Now, any publication that made coverage of that and led to that. Like right now, when I'm looking at, you know, all these cases, because there's fucking mad cases in hip hop. Like, you can look, there's cases in hip hop and in Atlanta too.
Somebody getting fucking locked up.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to start asking ourselves real questions. How much has hip hop made excuses for bullshit? For shit that's gonna get us all fucked up?
How much has hip hop helped or hurt the black community?
It's helped a lot.
We helped more. But the emphasis is on how we hurt.
Right.
But we helped way more.
We helped way more.
DMX said something. He said he don't diss whack rappers no more because one rapper, period, saved 16 families. And I believe that. One rapper, whether you whack or not.
Yeah, y'all had the nigga Young MC on here. He gave the best description of DMX I ever heard him out.
Young MC was ill, bro.
He was the best, and he's from Queens too. You know that, right?
He from Queens, but he don't claim us at all.
He don't claim us?
No. He claimed LA.
No, he claimed Queens, bro. Relax, man.
Don't tell me that.
We asked him Quick Time Islam.
No, he only no. What he said is because he made his chops in LA.
He did.
Yeah. That's why he claims LA the way he does.
No.
But he's a Queens nigga though.
He's a Queens.
he's a Queens nigga.
He said it.
He's a Queens nigga.
Yo, come on, son.
But go.
Yo, you guys falling back?
But he went. See, if you don't claim Queens, nigga.
Listen. He went back to Cali and he never came back.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't make
ain't nothing wrong with that.
He made his bones in Cali,
Ain't
bro.
nothing wrong with that.
He did.
He was on the West Coast All-Stars. He
was on the West Coast more than he was in New York.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong.
But he did say something about X and X's rhyme style. And I've told people this a million times. X could rhyme any fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it would have sounded dope.
Because of his voice.
It's not a lot of people that can do that.
Yeah.
X could have did Mary Had a Little Lamb and the shit would have been ill.
He did. Rudolph had a red nose.
Yeah, but he could have did Mary.
Yeah.
You had a little lamb. A little lamb. And the lamb was fat. The lamb I love. And the lamb loved me because I'm DMX. You know how it be. That nigga was ill, son.
You had the
Yeah, that nigga was ill.
The whole dark community's a part of it.
I tell people all the time, you can put DMX on any fucking record. Any record. Country music, and the shit would still been ill.
That's a fact.
It would have been.
You can put Dolly Parton 9 to 5, working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. What? See, that shit is crazy, son. X go with everything.
Just saying that. X go with everything.
X go with everything. And then Swiss told me the nigga didn't want to do Party Out. Swiss told me that.
Wow.
That nigga hated Party Up. Rough Riders Anthem was Swiss's first placement. He didn't want to do that record.
And that record's the craziest.
One of the illest records ever, son.
Swiss second placement is banned from TV. We continue.
Banned from TV was ill.
Yes.
Yeah, we already heard how you fucked that up. Because he said...
I didn't fuck it up.
He said he wanted to make a beat, and you didn't let him make a beat.
Because that was like...
He gave him a loop.
And that record was ill, son.
What you want me to do?
That's one of the greatest Posse records.
Oh, did you say that?
Yeah.
Let's take
100%.
Let's get another drink.
100%.
Hold on. Not even another shot. I want another drink. Hold on.
It's a nigga record. It's not a girl record. The girls don't love Band from TV.
No, they ain't supposed to.
Niggas, just
Look at the DJ in you. No, yes, yeah.
That nigga N.O.R.E said, I'm never making a record with you, even if your woman fucked the whole crew. I was like, he's a disrespectful nigga.
Yeah, I was. Thank you.
But then he still did it.
Nope, I never did.
Nigga had a beautiful hole with potpourri in a sectional. I'm like, how did
He said, I'm going to put potpourri.
Yeah, I'm like, who is this nigga? Come on.
Come on.
The nigga had Variable TV out and he had a beautiful home. I didn't expect that. I expected gambling, shootouts in the backyard. I was like, this nigga's house.
Yo, you need to have shootouts in the background.
And ironically, it's really not seen birthday. I promise you. You got pictures and everything to prove it.
Nassim, you remember this?
It was
Hell no, he's a kid.
I know. Nassim was little.
He was little.
Yeah,
and there was a cookout. And
Yeah.
shit smelled good.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is not N.O.R.E. house.
How old was Nassim at that time exactly?
It was, I think, like 10.
Oh, Nassim, you have to remember something.
Nah.
10
In West Orange? In
10
West
is
Orange.
remembering something.
Because you're 24 now, so this gotta be. Yeah,
Yeah, because
it's gotta be 8 years
You
old.
don't remember
By the way, I got the
Uncle
flicks.
Edward coming on?
I got the flicks.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because if Nassim was 24,
Yeah.
my
He's
daughter
24 now,
Summer
yeah.
was 1, and she's 25.
So look, let me just tell you something.
Oh, shit.
Here's after this happened, because Lady came to my crib, I love her. It's like the only one time Chris
I
Lighty came.
didn't know I was coming to your crib.
Yeah, hold on, look. So this is the only time Chris Lighty came to my crib, and then Ja Rule was there, and he's managing Ja Rule at the time. I don't believe he's managing 50 at the time.
He wasn't.
Next week, he started managing 50.
Knowing there was the original?
Yeah. He bought his bread.
He was about his bread, man.
Wow.
And then 50 dropped the freestyle. He said, I know where N.O.R.E live. You live by N.O.R.E crib. I said, oh, shit.
That's before Rule moved to Alpine.
Yeah, then Rule got the fuck up out of there. He thought it was me that.
Wait, Ja moved?
Yeah, because he was getting that J-Lo money for writing. And the writing shit he did on Mary.
Right.
He made a lot of fucking money.
Right?
And then 50 made a freestyle. I know where N.O.R.E live.
Yo.
You live by N.O.R.E crib.
How does the manager manage that? That's what I want to know.
Chris managed it. Let's make some noise for fucking Chris Lighty. Got that?
Wow, that's a wild.
Yo, hold on. These niggas got an ice cream section. Look, we've been filming for 8 years. This nigga Lee got an ice cream section. Holy shit. Boys, I ain't gonna lie. He taking a bathroom break. I ain't gonna lie. I'm enjoying this pappy.
Me too, brother. Thank you, brother.
Yes.
Thank you, because I
gotta. Listen. You being my OG from Queens is one thing. Being my OG in hip hop is another thing. You being my OG overall is everything.
Absolutely.
And you my friend, too. I fucks with you. You ain't never changed on me.
And you never changed on me, bro.
You know what?
When I saw you outside of the fucking Rock the Bell shit, and N.O.R.E was like, you good? I was like, that's my nigga right there. Like, the nigga was like, are you good? You had 1,000 niggas with you.
Yes, I did.
And you were still worried about whether or not I was good. I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then I came in, y'all nigga gave me a ball of ace of spades.
You goddamn it. Do you want another one?
Yeah, goddamn.
Go ahead. Because for real, that's for real shit.
And let me say this before you say anything else.
Good.
I am so fucking proud of you, man.
Right, thank you.
Because you've pivoted it.
Yes.
Right? And you made something that everybody is following.
Yes.
You gotta realize everything you're doing right now is what everybody else is trying to do right now.
God damn it, thank you.
But they can't do it the way you do it. Because when I watch you, I be like, this nigga N.O.R.E did his homework. Like, this nigga actually did homework.
Yes.
Like, you're not just asking niggas regular shit. Right. You bring up shit, niggas be like, how the fuck you know that? That's because y'all are doing your homework, man. And that's why y'all deserve what y'all getting, and that's why y'all the number one motherfucking podcast right now, man.
Thank you.
God damn it. Not to say I ain't coming for your ass.
I'm saying. No. Oh, come on, son.
Come on, son. But I admire it. I admire it, and I learned from it. And my wife is my podcast partner right now.
Oh, that's you got a couple of relationships?
Yeah, Miss Fruit. That's my wife. They call her Fruit.
Okay.
And she's my podcast partner, man. And we talk our shit. We don't always talk relationships, but I'm in a good place right now.
But how much more?
Well, not probably after this week, but again.
Yeah. Let's finish that, Pappy. Me and motherfucking Ed Lover.
EFN, if you don't drink a little bit of this Pappy, my nigga.
You know what? You know, my wife told me you probably might drink some of the shit that they gonna drink. Because Ed Lover's gonna tell you drink a little something.
A little Pappy. You gotta have a sip.
Nah. Give me a little bit of this.
Nah. Give me a little sip.
Give me a little of that Pappy. We ain't got but much.
A little sip. And my wife told me to be careful. And you know what? I'm gonna fall into the trap that she told me how much. Can I get a little bit of? Oh shit! There's no little bit. All right.
There you go. Come on. No, we share out because I need you to have a. I need. If you've never had this.
All right, relax, buddy.
Have you had this?
No, never.
Okay. You're gonna understand why this is the best shit on the market.
Not after I drank Mama Juana.
At first, it's gonna taste like Then it's gonna taste like cream soda.
And then I'm gonna be like
Then it's gonna taste like root beer.
So we killed that whole bottle of Pappy.
Oh, this shit is nice.
Goddamn right. Let's get a nice round of applause for that bottle of Van Winkle.
This shit is smooth as a motherfucker.
Smoother than baby ass,
It's gonna fuck me up, but it's gonna.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not doing anything else this evening.
It's good. Hey.
Oh my god! Hold on. Relax. Pause for reaction.
You're a drink champ. You're supposed to already know this.
And he drinks everything.
I stick to my own shit.
I was very happy I ain't asked me to drink that Mama Juana. I wasn't.
But I drank Pappy. You gotta drink Mama Juana. Look, trust me, this is not as bad as you think it is.
I already knew when I came here I was gonna have to drink it. Let's go.
That's it.
To the drink champs. To the drink champs and family. There we go.
Super something.
God damn, I'm not taking that home.
You can't go from that.
I need some plastic to wrap this shit in.
I mean, look, you could do voodoo with this, whatever you want.
We get plastic for both of these. We're gonna make sure. Look,
I'm gonna have to check my bag. I ain't checking.
We got a case. Where's the case? You got the case at?
Case of what?
We run the John.
Case of the High School Blues? What's
and then we're gonna wrap the other one up.
Man, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And those are gold flowers that will not die because your legacy will never die.
Thank you, man.
Yes,
and
man.
neither will y'all's, man. God
And
bless.
hold on. For real. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Whatever I said, I'm pretty sure it comes with my partner. We love what you did. We love the platform that you laid out. Whenever you see somebody being themselves on a hip hop platform, you need to pat yourself on the back. Because it 1,000,000% truly becomes from you and your partner. I don't want to forget him because he's not here. And we wish him a speedy recovery. We wish him,
Next time we come, Dre gonna be with.
We need that.
Dope.
We
gotta have us
Ed and Dre together.
That'd be so dope. But we want you to know, same way you told me every time I seen you anywhere, that your platform is my platform, and this is the 360, like how your live show is to the 360 of me telling you that our platform is your platform.
Thank you, my brother.
I don't care what you want to promote. If you want to promote candles that comes with toenail wax, we don't give a fuck. We're going to promote it. And we killed that Pappy together.
Yeah, we did.
But thank you so much for joining us, hanging with us, and allowing you to give you the flowers that you deserve.
Thank you, brother.
Because this is real shit. You deserve everything that we said. None of us is exaggerating. This is something that we all came out and we want to do.
Emotional. I love y'all, man.
We love you, bro.
Cheers, baby!